tremble? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. Put 30 in my chop and then I turned him to a Huxtable. Came a long way from pre-K and eating Lunchables. I just took your life and as you know it's unrefundable. When you up the Smith then you should never feel uncomfortable. Don't waste any time bro, just turn him to a vegetable. Do the job right or you are surely going federal. Go knock on some wood but I just feel I did incredible. How many shots were fired? I don't know but more than several. I thought it was just him, I can't believe it was a bunch of them. Brody did him dirty, hit him up and now I'm stomping him. I know a lot of demons, I can summon any one of them. Bodies holding bodies, it was as if they were cuddling. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. Put 30 in my chop and then I turned him to a Huxtable. Came a long way from pre-K and eating Lunchables. I just took your life and as you know it's unrefundable. When you up the Smith then you should never feel uncomfortable. I was watching him outside his house, he's getting comfortable. I was trying to make sure that my Glock was undiscoverable. You were popping it and now just look at what we've done to you. Peter Piper picked a pack of bullets, now they're touching you. I was coaching up a team of shotters, now they're rushing you. I just threw your life inside a toilet, now I'm fleshing you. If I think you wronged one of my homies, I will punish you. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy and kill his cousin right.
All right, sorry about that. I was figuring out if my pals, my friends had learned about that one Reddit post where there's this awesome Reddit post where this guy says, is it ethical to goon to the porn star that you killed? And it's about how this guy like T-boned some random person and like killed them, and it turned out they were a porn star. And so they're asking, like, am I the asshole if I goon to her? So I was kind of explaining the lore of that to my pals, okay? I do want to just say real quick, and this is kind of important, like, just so you know, you guys come to Himpleton for something different. And that something different is the fact that I have a philosophy major. And... I mean, like, it's pretty clear to me that you guys just come here because I have a philosophy major and because of the fact that I'm, like, really equipped to talk on these matters because of the fact that I have a philosophy major. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way and let you guys know. I certainly was not paid to say this by the other person in the call, okay? So don't think that this is illegitimate, okay? All right. No, I have to say it now at this point. I was paid to say this by Future, okay? That's why there was no caption on there. Okay.
You exposed me.
I have to because I feel like such an asshole right now. I hate saying things like that. It's so horrible. You have a philosophy major? I thought you were just bisexual. Okay, see, this is what happens. This is what happens. This is fucked up. I'm here because you buy my feet pics. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay.
Hi, welcome to Himpleton Stream. He's a philosophy major.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start calling myself.
All the time. That's fair.
I'm here because you're stupid. I was just watching an old stream on Guamgo. Perfect timing. Well, we're gonna talk about Guamgo tonight. It's gonna be a short segment, but we're gonna talk about him for sure. Yeah. So tonight is the well-coveted Roblox night. Who knows if Vic will show up? We'll see. I am also working on some other stuff, so ignore all of that. But I wanted to talk to you guys first about Gravedigger. Gravedigger is a huge Roblox game. It's huge, right? Actually, we may start with Zombie's video on Guamgo, because that's short and it'll kind of ease us into things. I will start with that, actually. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained today, guys. I almost trolled you and played like only very, very, very sad songs that would make you very sad and think that I'm like sad. But then once I did the introduction, be like, hey guys, how's it going? And like act like nothing happened. But then I kind of realized that'd be a little fucked up. So I didn't do it. So you're welcome. All right. Okay, I'm very scatterbrained, as you can tell. Did you like Evil Dead? I did. I would give it probably... I think I gave it 4 stars when I rated it on Letterboxd. I said, welcome back Resident Evil 7. It very much felt like Resident Evil 7. Future, have you seen it yet?
Sorry, what's that?
Have you seen the new Evil Dead yet?
No, I was planning on going today to go see it, but plans changed.
Well, I really liked it. The one that we watched together, the one that before, was it Evil Dead Rising? Is that what it was called?
It was Evil Dead Rise, yeah.
I really didn't like that one. I thought it kind of sucked. But the new one I really liked. I really liked it. It's literally
to be clear, to leak from the private server, the reason why I didn't like it because there's a trans person.
That's not why I didn't like it. 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 Don't say that. Don't say that. That's not why I didn't like it. Okay.
It's like they didn't make fun of the trans person. The demons.
Okay.
The demons would make fun of this person.
Here's the one thing I did say about that. Here's the one thing I did say about that, and it was one of my complaints of Evil Dead Rising. So, Evil Dead Rising has like a cast of characters. One of the characters is like very obviously trans. This is never addressed throughout the plot. The Deadites are supposed to be the most evil motherfuckers in the world. They're never supposed to have any boundaries. They're supposed to say the most evil, horrible things they can to you. Like, it's psychological horror. It's obviously the physical horror of like the gore and stuff like that. So my thing was, why wouldn't they start calling the trans person like derogatory terms and like, you know, say horrible things about them? Right?
Somebody clip that out of
Like
context.
that
last one.
That would make sense with the way that the Deadites are. What? Thank you for the 5.
I'll derail.
That would make sense for the way that the Deadites are. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. It would. Does Vic stab his girlfriend? Why would he ever do that? What are you even talking about? What are you talking about right now?
I think in the film they probably didn't want to do that to say that they're transphobic and just say that the character's a boy.
But the demons should be transphobic because they're demons. They're demons.
They're woke fucking demons.
The demons are woke. Like, what are we doing? They're supposed to be the most evil things in all of existence. Like, they shouldn't be woke. They should be the evil ones, and we know they're the evil ones. So that's essentially you killed 2 birds with 1 stone. You can still stay, with this with the.
I was about to say something really. I was about to say a slur.
You still have like the DEI agenda, right? Because you're saying like, look, transphobia is only done by the evil demons, right? So it's like, dude, it makes sense. TBH, I agree, but the current landscape is too divided. It's just so stupid. It's so fucking dumb, dude. That's why I didn't like that movie. But anyways, well, no. Oh, fuck, dude. That's not the only reason No. That's not the only reason I didn't like it.
I hated this movie.
I just generally, no. I just generally disliked it. But that was one of the reasons. But this new one's really good, and it genuinely feels like Resident Evil Biohazard if it was a movie, like for a good amount of it, for probably the second the second 2/3 of the movie, like genuinely feels like if Resident Evil 7 was a movie. It's very, very cool. I really liked it. The kills were awesome. The gore is sick as fuck. There's going to be some times if you're squeamish, you're probably going to gag. I had some moments like that during the film. But yeah, I gave it like a 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. So Future will hopefully also like it. If he doesn't, then I'm going to clearly see that like this guy only likes bad movies because he liked Evil Dead Rising. Okay.
I thought Evil Dead Rise was good. I liked it.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So if you don't like Evil Dead Burn, then I'm going to know something's wrong with you.
We're literally going to start this fucking podcast shit like right now. Okay, what was so bad about Evil Dead Rise besides like the trans issue?
Okay. Wait. So people are saying, why would demons care about gender when they're when they're beyond that, though, especially if they're supernatural type demons? Okay, in that same vein, why would demons care about like somebody leaving their spouse? Why would demons care about somebody cheating on their spouse? Why would demons care about anything like that? The whole reason is because they want to inflict psychological torture of the worst possible magnum onto these people. That's part of what Evil Dead is as a franchise, is the Deadites come and they say some of the worst, most heinous shit that cuts the most deep to these characters. And that's why there's an internal struggle for them to defeat them, not only because of the power, but also because of these horrible things that they're saying that strikes them straight to their core, right? That's why I think it would add onto the movie if like those demons in Evil Dead Rising were not holding back and they were just saying some of the worst shit imaginable, because that's the point of them. They are pure evil, right? Does that make sense?
The next one is going to be when there's a black character. It's like, why does this guy not call him racial slurs?
I'm not gonna lie. I agree. I agree. I think that they should be saying racial slurs. They're evil. They're horrible. They're supposed to be the worst thing imaginable. What's wrong with that? Is that a bad thing to say that the evil, horrible character should be evil and horrible and not hold back? Like.
No, I agree with you. I think that was a low point in the movie. 100%. I agree with you. I'm just
okay. But then see, we have people like Fabi, and I'm not gonna be an asshole to you, but like I'm just bringing up a point here. I think it's funny to be like, hey man, I'm evil, but I'm not a bigot, kind of like the with Chucky too. We're talking about demons. What does that say? That would essentially say, if you think about it enough, that would essentially say, okay, so demons are LGBT positive. Why would they be that? That doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to be evil. They're supposed to be the most evil ever. It's literally going to create 700 4chan posts where people say, like, Deadites love LGBTQ. What did they mean by this? Like, look, the thing is, if they're supposed to be evil and they're supposed to, like, hit people to their core, then you have to go with, like, what your biggest, like, thing is. You know what I mean? You can't hold back on that. Otherwise, it kind of detracts from the character. That's my point, right? And what I will say is with Evil Dead Burn, I feel like they didn't do that. Like, they didn't hold back. They never held back. Like, there were so many moments where you just feel the main character's, like, internal guilt expressed via the Deadites. And it's very good. And in that way, we get to have an expositional, like, kind of release of the character's internal thoughts, because the Deadites, because of how, you know, like, they're demons, they know everything, etc., they're able to pierce through that psychological kind of, like, protection that they have, and we get to actually see how these people are feeling and what their insecurities are. And I think that's such a good opportunity in a movie. Queer demons have been a thing all the way back. Queerness has been tied to demons for hundreds of years. I mean,
that's okay. Like, look, as much as I've been, like, trolling here, what Himpleton is saying, to be clear, is that demons don't give a, like, yes, queerness and shit like that was all the part demons that billable. The issue is, like, demons don't give a fuck and want to weaponize whatever, like, is happening with an internal struggle with you and weaponize it against you.
The intention is to hurt you. The intention is to hurt you psychologically and weaken you. So because of that, they shouldn't hold any bars. No, I know you're agreeing with me, Lilac. I was just reading that as more of a factoid than anything. I have this same complaint when mega racist characters in adult shows don't say slurs. It kind of makes it feel less real. Completely agreed. See, you have it. Okay, why did I almost say, let's watch the Harry Potter clip? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, I can't do that. I can't start my stream with a hard R, okay? But I'm tempted to, because that's a great scene, okay? Like, it just shows you that, like, yes, this person is horrible and hateful, right? Like, I mean, yeah.
Right.
It's, yeah. Hempleton, talk about PPP. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who that is.
You don't know PPP?
No, not PPP as in the letters. It's PI space PI. So maybe it's pi. I don't know.
I want to be represented PPP in the movies. You know, I want my representation.
What are you talking about?
The racism.
Well, I know that's what all of us. That's what all of us are saying. Like, when a bad guy
arguing that the Deadites and the Evil Dead should be you.
Yes, when like an evil racist comes onto screen, they better be saying the N-word, because it almost feels worse when they're just calling, like, a black person a monkey. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, they're just not going far enough, because it's just not a convincing racist. And, like, I'm not saying this from, like, some weird pro-racism angle. I'm saying that, like, if we're going to depict racists, if we're going to depict these people who are intolerant to other people, we need to show how intolerant they are. We can't sugarcoat it. We can't whitewash it.
I 100% agree. I think that if you ever need one, I can, like, do an audition where I say, "Shut up, you stupid."
Okay.
Oh, he cut himself off.
Okay.
Remnant, everybody. We love Remnant.
Yeah, thank you, Remnant, for that one. So, I mean, now feels like a good enough time to say two things. First of which, we have some great donut goals as usual. Most of them are the same ones that you're used to. But the other one, I don't think black viewers would enjoy watching that. Alienates a giant viewer base. Okay, do you think black viewers didn't enjoy watching Django? Do you think black viewers didn't enjoy watching... I mean, Django's a perfect example. Django, the racism in it is depicted realistically. They do not hold back at all. But at the same time, it's an awesome story. That's a revenge story. Thank you for the
Relevant
5.
derail in DMS.
Thank you for the 5. We'll check it out after this video. But so it's a great opportunity for this, like, you know, revenge story of this black dude who's a huge badass and fucking kills all these slave owners, right? Like, and the racism in that is depicted very realistically. This giga racism of just completely devaluing and dehumanizing black people. But it doesn't alienate the black viewer whatsoever. Like, just because a slur is said, just because the racism is depicted realistically, doesn't mean that it's done in a way to alienate a black viewer.
Wouldn't it be more empowering for, like, the main character to kill, like, the most, like, let's say, like, one of the demons is, like, the most bigoted, like, evil fucking demon out of all of them? Wouldn't it be, like, more empowering to them, as, like, to see that guy finally die?
Right. Like, to see the, if you had the so let's say the demon is super bigoted and stuff, like in this Evil Dead Rise. Super bigoted, evil fucker, constantly tormenting, like, this person's trans identity. Then you have the trans person kill that demon. That's going to be satisfying as fuck. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? So I think these things can be done in a way where they do not alienate the viewer, and in fact, they do the complete opposite. They empower the viewer.
I feel that stuff like The Boys did racism so bad with characters like Stormfront, especially compared to movies like Django.
Completely agree. Yes, The Boys was so cringe when it came to, like, racism and, like, white supremacy and stuff like that. It was so fucking cringe. Yeah, thank you for the 5. But yeah,
it sounds like I gotta watch Evil Dead Burn next weekend.
Yeah, you do. You certainly do. It's really good. I really liked it. But yeah,
I almost bought my ticket for today, but plans changed because my hot water tank was starting to leak, so I have to been, like, paying attention because I can't really leave the house now.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's Evil Dead. That's Evil Dead Burn. You could have been Evil Dead Burn. Your water tank could have exploded. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. But yeah, so I'll probably watch it after work tomorrow. Thanks for the good words on the movie. Again, if you're squeamish though, maybe give it a pass. If you're too squeamish, give it a pass because it is rough. Or at the very least, wait until it's not in theaters anymore because it is rough, dude. It is tough, man. Like it's a tough one. There's some...
I gotta ask though, is it like Terrifier levels of rough or no?
Probably not, but it's close.
Terrifier 2 was fucking like bad.
Not Terrifier 2, not Terrifier 2, but it's pretty close, if not equivalent to a Terrifier 1. Like there are some moments in there that I was just like, oh my god. Like I was saying that out loud in the theater. I was sitting there, and then like people were looking at me because I was just like, oh my god, god.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was freaking out a little bit. Saw X was good. I liked Saw X. It was fine. I liked Jigsaw. It was fine. Yeah. But I think the best thing because it's a little bit worse than the Saw movies, because Saw movies have these isolated moments, whereas, like, you know, Evil Dead, like, half the scenes are these people being torn apart. Like, torn the fuck apart. And you're just like... So, all right, that's enough of that. But,
a great opening segment.
Yeah, fun opening segment. But, you know, we've got... Our dono goal, our $100 dono goal for today is for me to play the Digital Circus Spectate derail that he gave us a little bit ago, and I'll show it. I'll go ahead and show the shorts that Spectate sent as his derail one more time, so you guys can see how awesome this is. Okay, check it out. Future, you're gonna love this. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
That's really amazing. I'm glad I can hear it.
Oh man, I can't hear it either. Hold on, it's loading, fucker. There you go.
It's probably because you have it on fucking mute, dude.
Yeah, because I have to have it on. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's fine.
As a philosophy major, I can
stop.
You want to know what it's like to abstract in the amazing Digital Circus? Well, now you can experience that in Roblox. In this game, you can find out what it's like to abstract, and even maybe go in the cellar. So what you have to do is isolate yourself for like a few minutes, like say around 3 minutes. from people, or be in darkness, or just be around other abstractions long enough to lose all your sanity. After that, you can just roam around killing people or get other people to abstract, or you can go for King. King can come over to put you in the cellar, or someone like your favorite neighborhood snitch can call King over to bring you into the cellar. Subscribe
The neighborhood
for more of
snitch.
the Amazing Digital Circus and more Roblox recommendations.
What an awesome guy, and what an awesome looking
Games.
what an awesome looking game. So this is also him.
What
I
is
thought that was a
Roblox
really,
planning
really
to
good
add?
video.
Roblox players, did you see the big news? So Roblox announced that they're adding the ability to completely AI generate Roblox games straight from the Roblox app. How it works?
No. I don't want any more AI BS on Roblox anymore. Can Roblox just figure out?
Thank you for
when
the two.
you can you know you can yay.
It's so
Why does it
true.
look like his
This
headphones
idea-
are just like not on right?
I love how he's speaking like an anime character. I hate this idea. This part's my favorite part.
I hate this.
I hate this idea.
It's not that hard to listen. Roblox,
Is he wearing?
stop while
Wait,
you're
hold on.
ahead. No,
Stop.
just
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck is he
yes.
wearing?
Before you even ask. Yes. Yes.
What is that, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
No.
It took you that long. It took you that long.
I
really?
just saw it. I just like clicked for me.
Okay. I mean, yeah. So anyways, the $100 dono goal for today is if we get it, we will play this epic, the Amazing Digital Circus Roblox game, and we will try to speed run. We will try to speed run getting abstracted. Okay, we'll try to speed run getting abstracted and do it in as short of a time as possible. Okay. You can't see. Look at what he's wearing. He's wearing like a fishnet top. Okay. Why is he wearing a gimp suit? Yeah, I mean, like, all valid questions here. Okay, but so yeah, that's our $100 dono goal. And so we'll do the zombie video real quick because it's very short. It's a nice introductory segment. He made a video against Guamgo, and I'm interested to see what his problems with Guamgo are. Oh, bless me, chat. Bless me. I'm a philosophy major. Bless me.
There are a few things in this world that I just cannot stand. Cucumber, old people driving in the left lane of the highway, old people, and unreliable narrators.
Oh.
So yeah, let's talk about Guamgo. I'll go ahead and say it right out of the gate, but I am not a fan of Guamgo, and I do not like his content at all. I think he's responsible for a large amount of astroturfing and misinformation spread in certain Roblox situations, and for a guy.
I can't
In
disagree
some
with this so far.
situations, yeah, I
can't disagree with
that.
this. Yeah.
This video reminds me of when I used to volunteer in the special ed class. Anyway, more Hamian Bao Bao.
I don't even know what the fuck that means, but thank you so much. You used to volunteer in the special ed class? Oh, that's how you felt about the Digital Circuits video? Okay, well that's so evil and mean.
Guy who seems to kind of only talk about Roblox drama, he's really out of touch with some things, you know? If ChatGPT is not putting it in the script, dude
Holy
doesn't know what he's
fuck.
talking.
I like the Amazing
Oh my
Digital
God.
Circus.
Thank you so much for the
Jesus,
$100, Jathis. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so we'll definitely be doing that after our main subjects, Amazing Digital Circus Roblox, and we will be speed running, trying to get abstracted. It's gonna be so epic. Okay, thank you so much, Jathis.
Talking about. To give a quick example, because it's not the entire point of the video, but a situation that I've been covering pretty heavily, that being the pressure situation, had a development recently that involved Ren posting a series of messages on her Blue Sky account and
I mean, if he doesn't mention it, I will.
Of course, Rain has a fucking blue sky, dude.
I mean, of course, that's the most unsurprising fact in the world. But like, also, Guamgo did flip-flop really hard when it came to the pressure situation. The first pressure video that he made was pretty anti-Zeal. The second pressure video that he made was pretty pro-Zeal, and it kind of flip-flopped, right? So, and he never took down his initial Zeal video.
What's with the flip flop?
What's with it? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, this is what he does. He just kind of, in my opinion, what Guamgo does is because of the nature of his content when it comes to, like, almost daily videos, he will just report on what he has at the time without looking into it enough, and from there, just kind of give a take off of it. And, you know.
from everything I've seen of Guamgo, when he covers the situation, I think he goes with the consensus, like the safe option, what's happening at the time, and then, you know, he just kind of like looks at it, sees like the basic screenshots of what people are saying, because at the time everybody was like anti-Zeal, like really, really anti-Zeal, and then like as people like you and Zombie and like everybody else who covered the situation more in depth, they realized that like Ren's just like a total lying cunt.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean, at that point, then once everything's flipped, then it was just like, yeah.
Well, and that's what I mean by like making these videos so quickly. Like he'll make a video like every day or something, and so he only gets like 12 hours to like figure out his hypothesis. So kind of naturally, he's gonna go with like the safe option, you know,
right.
which is the issue with this kind of content. It's like
I would
that's
call
not
that
necessarily
like
the truth.
Irresponsible.
It is for sure. It is. I mean, that's been my issue with Guamgo's videos the entire time.
Right.
You know, so. Oh, also, Jathis, do you want a leg wax? Do you want me to, you know, chug a good old high noon? What do you want? You got to tell me, Jathis. I forgot. So let me know.
Responding to a post, basically threatening the and talks of.
I'm too much of a pussy to cut deep, and I know it, yet I torment myself for it. I make fun of myself, but I've always been more into needles for religion abuse-related reasons.
What? Why are you dumping this on Blue Sky? The fuck?
And then somebody responds, please do consider the world a favor and doing to yourself what you drove Zeal to attempt. Will do my best. What a pathetic bitch. This is why I don't cover this stuff anymore. This is so pathetic. This is just so pathetic. Like you're
literally suicide baiting, and you're like trying to drum up like any amount of people.
I'm not giving
you or, like,
I'm not giving somebody like Ren the sympathy that they want, and I'm not
Right.
I'm not covering something like this. So because I know if I did, I would do the obligatory, because I'm a good person, I would do the obligatory, yes, suicide's never the answer, even for people like this. You should never do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even covering shit like this because of it. It's a clear attempt at, you know, attention baiting or in sympathy baiting. Like, this person's pathetic. Pathetic.
And you think, as someone who, I don't know, stays on top of drama and talks a lot about Roblox drama, you'd be able to read the room a little better and maybe change the thumbnail on your most recent video of the pressure situation, talking about how Ren is gone. Like, dude, people know that Ren threatens and you still have this as your thumbnail?
Yeah,
like, it didn't happen.
That's Fox, yeah. I mean, this is what he did for the Parlo thing, too, remember? He, like, acted like Parlo killed himself. Because he was making suicide threats on Dicker's stream. Remember?
Yeah.
He did the same thing there. So
it's just like it's just highly irresponsible. I mean, like
the Parlo hanging thumbnail. Yeah, exactly, Bulletkin. Bro, what if he has to take a tweezer to his eyelashes until you're bald? What part of you don't make the dono goals do you not understand, buddy? I set the prices. No, just absolutely not. Jathis can have a wax. Jathis can have 2 chugging. If Jathis wants to do the prayer hotline, she can. There's so many options, okay?
And long after you posted this video, I think you gotta read the room a little better here, buddy. But that's not the reason why I'm making this video. The reason I'm making this video is because of his most recent coverage of the Dandy's World situation and how he takes an allegation that is a complete nothing burger and stretches it into a 10-minute long unnecessary video that did not need to exist. You did not need to make this video. Hell, you didn't even need to make a community post about it. That's how...
Pay attention, I asked for 10 prayers for Roxy. Okay, cool. We'll do it after the video. We'll find a prayer hotline.
That's how nothing burger of a situation this was. But your only goal here is to make money, to spread misinformation, and it's disgusting. So let's talk about it. The series of allegations that are covered in the video revolve around a burner account who posted a video of Quell, the person who's being accused here, of them acting strange in a group chat full of minors. Only what is very obvious and apparent from the screenshots is that these are almost 7-year-old group chats, and Quell at the time was also a minor, talking to other minors.
You should expose Pi. They're a weedlick who forced someone iOS not 18 to screen share them corn, and their YouTube name is at Pi_ick. This is technically a derail.
Thank you for the 5.
What is that? What does that even mean?
So here's what I'm gonna have you do. Either join my server or DM me the evidence of this, okay? Because with only having the name of this YouTuber, it's gonna be really hard for me to kind of understand things adequately. So if you're able to send me links and clips and stuff like that, it's gonna make it so much easier for me to actually sufficiently expose and look into them, okay? So here, let me give this in the chat. My Discord username is this. Go ahead and add me. And if you want to get in the server and give a content suggestion, which you can make into a thread and include any links you want, you can do that as well. Let me go ahead and share that as well. Hold on. Okay. Right here. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate it. There you go. And then BBB. Make sure that that's pinned so you can get it even if you miss it. It takes so fucking long for stuff to load. It's so fucking annoying. Dude, I need a new computer so bad. It's bad. It's really fucking bad. Okay, did it pin the right message? There it is. Okay. Okay. All right, let's keep on going until then.
About this kind of stuff. You see how that took almost 30 seconds to explain? You didn't need to beat around the bush for 10 minutes trying to allude to the fact that maybe this is weird or that this is edgy.
I mean, I would want to know how old Quell is, because if it was 2019, it was 7 years ago, and Quell was 21, then Quell would be 14 in this situation, and it wouldn't matter whatsoever. Now, on the other hand, if Quell was, let's say, 25, or no, I guess 24, then Quell would have been 17 in this situation, and if she was in a group chat talking sexually to minors and was 17, like people as young as 11, then that would be a problem, right? So, I don't know. I mean, it kind of depends. But even so, I understand what he's trying to say here, yeah.
I don't know, maybe not have made a video on it, not alluded to the fact that Quell is doing some diabolical shit with an 11-year-old, like in your thumbnail and in the title of the video, which kind of misinforms the viewers that they're clicking on something instead of maybe disproving the allegations that are heading towards this person's way, but you're not worried about disproving anything. You want to lead along a narrative and you want to get all that mid-roll ad revenue that you can get.
Sure.
Like, dude, it's so apparent you don't care. And I know I'm going to get a comment about it like, oh, Zombie, well, he did clear up the allegations. What are you talking about? He did at the very end of the video. If you know that the allegations are not even worth covering or are a nothing burger, why even make a video on it? A reliable narrator doesn't take their audience down a path.
I mean,
only
like,
to bring.
Okay, so here's my thing: is like if you're doing like a video like covering something. Because if, you know, it's Roblox drama, he's making content all the time, so he's pumping out a video. So I can grant him like making a video on this.
Yeah.
But like make it clear at the beginning of the video, not at the end of the video, because people are already like clicking on the video assuming that something bad happened with an 11-year-old, and then when you at the end of the video state that I think this is a giant nothing burger, you should probably state your opinion at the beginning of the video, and then also at the end.
I think that, so I'm split on this, right? Because, again, I have no problems with making the video itself. The part that I'm split on is, I think even if you're trying to educate detractors who might agree that Quell, like, is a predator, if you're trying to, like, educate them and change their mind, I think even then you still kind of ethically need to have, like, a part in the video, like, towards the beginning where you're like, you know, I looked into these and I don't feel the same way that a lot of people do. Like if you did that, then I would be fine with it, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's like state like the opinion why, and then like do the video explaining why you think it is, then restate the initial statement, and then edit the video, which is what I did with my recent Birdman video.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
them back to where they started. A reliable narrator doesn't misinform their audience and then try to paint a different picture than what was originally painted before they even walked into the room. A reliable narrator knows what's important to talk about and what isn't important to talk about, which you clearly do not have a distinction of. So yeah, I'm sick and tired of the misinformation. I'm sick and tired of the astroturfing. I want to look at this shit because I cannot stand what he's doing with it. I know this was a quick rant. I personally don't feel the need to turn this into a 10-minute one because, I mean, I just want to get my point across and just have it at that. So yeah, sometime tomorrow I'll probably do a reading of the Dandy's World document just so I can finally fully get immersed into what's actually happening. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. So that is going to be all for this video.
Okay.
I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I mean, there's a lot to, you know, there's a lot more to say about Gwemgo. But this is a fine, you know, short little video for sure.
I think that's like a completely fair, reasonable critique, and I think
yeah,
that
it's certainly
overall,
fair.
The critiques are really good.
Yeah, it's certainly fair. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I don't disagree with the critique. I think this is a good video. Short to the point.
I don't disagree with it either. I think that there's a lot more to get into that, you know, potentially can help with that. But yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's do derails real quick before we get into one of our bigger subjects. Let me see what we got.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
All right, take your time. Let's see. So we got the one from Jathus, and then we got the one from Lilac. Okay, cool. So this is the one from Jathus.
Have you ever seen a burrowing owl running across the ground?
I have
this
now.
Has slowed down 4 times, and I never get tired of watching Tyke sprint across the floor. He is an amazing little owl. So burrowing owls are quite happy running across the ground and being on the floor, because that's what they do. They spend most of their day on the floor. But Tyke here always performs. He is such a good boy. Although in the studio here, he's a little bit cheeky, and we have many out.
Dude, why is my cam?
Tyke?
Why does my cam keep on doing this? The fuck? It's been doing this a lot lately. Okay, whatever.
But seeing him outside sprinting across, honestly, it never ever gets tiring.
Dude, he's cruising.
Have you ever seen a burrowing?
That's epic. Okay, I'm back. Let's see about this Lilac derail here. So Lilac sent this with the caption, and this was during our Evil Dead discussion. I think if it had maybe been a trans director, there would have been an opportunity to really dig into the psychological horror of a trans character getting mentally broken down, the demons digging into insecurities and dysphoria. There's a wealth of material to work with, and I think that it would just take a trans person with firsthand experience to do it well and not pull any punches. That makes sense, yeah. And then Lilac also said, look at this scene in The Exorcist to show how they just do not hold back.
I cast you out, unclean spirit,
Shove it up your ass.
in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. It is he who commands you. He who flung you from the heights of heaven to the depths of hell.
Fuck him.
Be gone.
Fuck him, Garrett.
From
Oh,
the creature
dude.
of God.
I always forget how good this movie is.
Be gone. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. By this sign of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ, who lives and reigns with the Father and the Holy Spirit. Damien.
Dude.
Amen.
God, defender of the human race. Oh, look down in pity.
You killed your
on this
mother.
your servant.
You left her alone to
Raging to
die.
raise
Shut
the
up. I'll never forgive you.
Shut up.
Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about with the Deadites, because like they literally like pierce you at your corest insecurity, right? And just like the thing that they know are gonna do the most damage to you. You killed your mother. Like, you're an F slur.
I command you, by the judge of the living and the dead, to depart from the servant of God. It's the power. Holy
God, this has got to be like one of the most iconic best scenes.
Dude, it's so classic. It's so
power
classic.
Of Christ that compels you. The power of Christ 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 compels you.
They're trying their best.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
God.
The power of Christ.
God, and the makeup in this on the girl is just so
I know,
fucking good.
it's so good.
And this is like the thing that I say is like I prefer practical effects in film because they just stand up for longer than like CGI.
The power of Christ compels you.
It was a very different time socially, so a young girl screaming obscenities was very shocking. Yeah, exactly.
His bloodstained Christ. Do not despise my command because you know me to be a sinner. It's God himself who commands you.
I thought we were gonna get your mother sucks cocks in hell, but I guess that's another scene. Okay.
I think that's towards the end of the movie if I remember right.
Yeah, that probably is.
I think we need to rewatch The Exorcist. Like I haven't seen that movie for.
It's so good, man. It's so fucking good. I used to go to the because I went to college in Washington D.C. for philosophy. I used to I used to go to the Exorcist steps because it was filmed in D.C. And the steps that he falls down at the end of the movie, it's like a real place that you can go to. So I'd go there late at night sometimes as like a fun little thing.
And push old people down the stairs and be like, haha, this looks like The Exorcist.
Yeah, I would walk up to old people and be like, your mother sucks cocks in hell. And then I'd like push them down the stairs. Yeah, it was awesome. Okay.
You know, apparently The Exorcist is based off a true story, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from the journals of that one dude who like did a bunch of them or something. Wasn't it something like that?
No, it was somebody else, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was like in some I think like somebody should do like an actual deep dive into like the original Exorcist story. Because I don't think that anybody on YouTube has done that. Would like to describe exactly what is being described and like possibly like things that don't make sense. Because if I remember right, looking at like the logs of what they were describing, some things just seem far too fantastical that even if like I was religious, I'd be like, this is kind of like bullshit.
I'll have to add that to the list for Zipgeist.
I think that'd be a good Zipgeist video.
It'll be fun.
坐牢全都是我害他的，我是个没有良心的人，可怜的泡芙阿姨。
This is horrible.
有了，我要救他出来。可是如果要救他出来，我们
like truly, this derail in particular makes me racist.
要先进去坐牢。
那要怎么做呢？
好了。
Why does Patrick sound like that?
把钱放进袋子里，放进去。
先生，你得面对我们啊。
Why does he sound like that?
把钱交出来。
He kind of sounds
活
badass.
存账户或是支票账户中里填。
活存。
可以麻烦你出示身份证件吗？
好的，没问题。
谢谢。先生，你们两位的活存账户还有支票账户里边都没有任何的存款存在。下一位。
计划比预期顺利。
对啊，没想到这么快就跑。
Okay, Patrick just sounds so fucking wrong, dude.
放心，派大星，我们这
Can
次
somebody
一定会去坐
donate
牢。
like the Japanese dub
这里有两
of
个。
this? See like what the difference is like.
I feel like it'd be far more animated.
女孩们，
I think that'd be awesome.
派大星，你看他在那里。
Dude, they broke into jail.
泡芙阿姨等等，是我们，海绵宝宝跟派大星。
这就怪了，刚才我还以为黄色石头在跟我说话，那声音听起来好像是
海绵宝宝，是我，海绵宝宝。我们是来救你出狱的，快走，泡芙阿姨。
是你？你来这里做什么？为什么要跟踪我进来？为什么？
好了，泡芙阿姨，看样子你可能被太阳晒昏头了，不要再跟石头说话了。我让你进厨房里去帮我打菜好了。
Why would he say that? That's a slur.
是晒昏了，是的。
讨厌！好了，派大星，我们走人吧。不办着，做衣服的亚基要不回来了。
Okay, so what am I praying about for your dog surgery? Is it a dog surgery? Is that what it is? Your dog surgery? Is that what it is? Owl is cheeky. I'm scrolling up through the chat.
Said something about their dog.
Yeah, it was about it. I wonder if it... Okay, well... Hold on. Let me not show my screen for a second, just in case I show evil, horrible things. Okay. Let's see. Google Voice. Sign in. I think it's this account. Yeah. No. The one I have already has a number attached to it.
Don't worry, I just screenshotted that and I just sent it to everybody. Don't worry
Well, that's
about
not my real number, so it doesn't matter. Like, that's the point of using Google Voice, is it's like a, you get to use, like, not your number. Wait, why do I have 3 voicemails? Oh, it's just welcoming me to Google Voice? Okay, sure. Okay.
Mark Zuckerberg is like, why the fuck are you using Google?
Who the fuck do you think you are, dude?
Am I not good enough for you? Do you not like Bing? What's the problem with Bing, motherfucker?
Okay, so it's 1-8. Okay, hold on. Okay, I found a number we can call. Okay. Let's do this, and then we have one more derail.
What? In Korea, they call him Nemobaji Sapanjabab. Derail in thread.
See, great job, Future, because now we have to watch SpongeBob in Korean. Great job.
Dude, that's awesome. Yes.
Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the
Yes,
5.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, thanks for the 5. I'm looking for Jath. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do it this way. All right, let's do this. Anglican Church. Okay.
Thank you for your call. You have reached the Crossroads Anyone Pray 24-hour prayer line. Please stay on the line and continue to hold for prayer ministry. If you'd like to leave a message with a confidential prayer request, please press 1. Or you can send an email to us at prayer@.
We apologize for the long wait. Please consider leaving a prayer request in our voicemail after the beep. When you're done, press pound or just hang up and one of our prayer partners will pray for your request.
Hi there. My name is H, and I'm submitting a prayer request for my friend's dog who is going through some health problems at the moment. And so I was hoping that you could pray for them. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye. God be with you. I felt like that's something you're supposed to say. I don't know. I don't know what I'm fucking doing, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing. I want to see if I can get an answer. I want to, like, actually talk to a person. Let's see. Let's try one more. Okay. 24-hour. Okay. Surely there's like 10 trillion of these, right? This one doesn't have like a denomination attached to it.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Prayer and Crisis line today.
Okay.
Please hold as we connect you to our first available Prayer Minister. Hello, and welcome to the Prayer and Helpline. We understand your heart is heavy today, and we are honored you chose to share your concerns with us. We are ready to pray for you and present your concerns before our Lord in his throne room of grace.
Oh,
It
okay.
is our heart's desire to give everyone the time they need to share and receive a heartfelt prayer. However, sometimes that means you may wait a little longer.
Okay.
We appreciate your patience as we treat everyone with the same respect they deserve.
Oh, that's great.
Meanwhile, rest assured your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Okay, well that seems
While
sweet.
you wait, please allow me to pray for you.
Oh.
Heavenly Father, I thank you for my precious friend. I ask you to bless and touch them even as we speak.
Don't touch
You know
me.
their needs, and you can meet them above and beyond what they could ever ask or think.
Okay.
Life is tough, but Jesus, you never said it would be easy. However, you did promise to be with us, to walk with us, according to Psalms 91. Because we love you, we can say, Lord, you are our refuge and our strength, our God in whom we trust. Surely you save us from the fowler's snare and the deadly pestilence. You
What?
promise us, Lord, that no sickness,
The phallus? Did she just say the phallus?
She did, yeah.
What is there? Okay.
Phallus of Jesus.
Your angels concerning us to guard us in all our ways, so we won't even cast our foot against a stone.
Okay.
Lord Jesus, as you walk this earth, you compassionately reached out and healed so many desperate people.
Okay.
You often said, according to their faith, it would be done. So increase our faith, increase our trust in you. Help us to know in our hearts that you will never leave us or forsake us. According to Jeremiah 29:11, you promise your plans are for good and not for evil. Plans for hope.
Dude, thank God he promised that.
Don't be afraid. Don't give up, my friend. He is with you all.
Thank God. I really needed that verse where God had to tell me that his plans are for good and not evil. I was a little worried.
Finance or addictions, he cares and he will help you. No matter what it looks like with your physical eyes right now, Jesus is here to help you. Trust in his plans and timing to turn things around for you for the good, according to Romans 8:28.
Okay. Yeah. Why are all of these verses about how God is like a good person and not evil? Was that ever like a question? Do you think that they get? Do you think they get like calls a lot where it's like people like, hey, so like God's evil, right? Like he's like evil. He says he's evil, right?
Man, I'm from the South, and I'm starting to think that
God's like
I'm
evil
doing
or
something
something,
extra to
right?
piss you off.
God's like evil or something, right? And they're just like, no, what? Like, yeah, God's like evil, right?
All things are possible. That's your promise, and your steadfast love never fails. By your Holy Spirit,
she's still going.
Totally sold out, never wavering in
sold out.
Believing you love us. You know, Lord, the
Did Jesus sell out? Is that what this bitch is saying?
And says we're not good enough, that you're not going to answer us.
Uh-huh.
My precious friend, to know that is a lie, that your love is so great that nothing can separate us from your perfect love. You're right here. You see them. You love them. You died for them on the cross.
Okay.
Our Heavenly Father.
Oh my God, how is this still going?
Jesus as a perfect sacrifice and the payment for our sins. So no matter what you did.
Good evening. Welcome to the Prayer and Crisis Referral Network. How may I pray with you?
Hi there. So I have a good friend of mine who has a dog who's going through a lot of health problems right now, and it's I'm trying to get all the prayer that I can for them. So.
Okay. What's going on with the dogger?
So right now, it's something with their liver, and they've had to have surgery. And I know the first surgery went okay, but there's some questions in how everything's gonna kind of shake out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the doggy's name?
What's the dog's name, you say?
Uh-huh.
Roxy.
Roxy. Okay. That's cute.
Yeah.
All right.
name.
Well, let's pray. Because God loves all creation. He made it all.
Of course.
He made them all. He did that. I remember one time when I was a little girl that my dog had parvo. Had really bad parvo. My little poodle had a little poodle. And I was so distressed because we didn't have the money. And back then to help a dog, for parvo was super expensive. So we really didn't know what to do. And I just thought, well, why don't I pray about it? Why don't I do that? So I prayed about it. and God touched him miraculously, and he lived for another like 7 years, I think, 7 or 8 years.
Aw. Well, that's so great.
Yeah.
I know parvo's a really hard
Yeah.
thing to shake too.
Yes, I know he did it miraculously. That dog, we couldn't take it to the vet to be checked. It just was so bad. So the God did it. He showed me his healing powers for all creation.
Good.
That's pretty cool. That's
That
pretty
is cool.
So, yeah, when you've seen it before, you have faith to believe for that to happen now. You know.
Right.
Happen presently. So let's pray. Let's believe and thank the Lord. Thank you, Father. We come before you in the majestic name of Jesus. And you remind us in Matthew 18:19, where 2 or more are gathered together in your name, there you are in the midst. And we thank you, Father. You tell us in Hebrews 4:18 to come boldly to the throne room of grace in time of need, of mercy, of help. And Father, you've seen this gentleman. He's talking about Loxie, Father, that she or he's having problems with her little liver. And Lord, we pray that your Holy Spirit would go in and minister to that sweet doggie and cause him to live. Whatever that problem is with that liver, Lord, nothing is too hard for you. And you said by the stripes of Jesus we have been made whole. And you said creation groans for the true sons and daughters to manifest, and this is how we manifest. We pray for our animals. You tell us that if we love our animals, you know, the righteous have a certain love for their animals. And we just thank you, Lord, for loving on him today, on that doggie. And we just thank you, Father, that you love us so much and you care for us. And we just decree and declare that that doggie is healed by the grace of God, by the mercy of God, by the love of God. And we thank you, Lord, because you've healed my doggies too. And I praise you, Father. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Well, he really does love us, and he loves our animals. So I've just seen him do so many wonderful things that he just wants us to ask and just really believe him.
Yeah, for sure.
It's living the good life.
Right. Right.
Yes,
well, thank you so much for your prayer, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay, well, thank you. You too.
Bye.
You know, she sounds incredibly sweet, but I cannot forgive the fact that she just said dog with a hard R.
Okay, dude. You guys are being dicks because you're saying, why are you laughing? She was so sweet. She was so sweet. It was very, very sweet.
She's incredibly sweet.
Incredibly sweet. But she also said Loxie instead of Roxy, and that made me laugh, okay? And she also started out the call by saying, what's wrong with the dogger? Okay, I'm obviously going to laugh at that. That's funny. Okay?
She really emphasized on the R, too. She's like, that dogger. Gosh darn dogger, dude.
Dogger is their word. That's so true. Dogger is their word. That's so true. Okay.
Look, I guarantee you that she probably is like, you know, she's probably like a great cook, super sweet person, helps out the community. She sounds incredibly sweet. That fucking dogger shit, I was fucking really trying to hold it together, dude.
Dude, me too. No, then everybody in chat's like, what is wrong with you? You're you're evil. You're an asshole. Like, okay, so the thing I got $5 to look into is some random guy with 54 subscribers.
What is this about?
What is this? Countries of Norway, test 1.
Counties and counties and counties and counties and.
Okay, great video. What's next? Okay.
सबसे बेस्ट फुटबॉल प्लेयर कौन है? Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo pasta. Just for you. Let's go.
Yeah, again, I need links. This just tells me absolutely nothing. What am I supposed to expose him for? I don't have any evidence to any of the claims you're making. I don't do that. I don't just say that people do things without having evidence for them. Sorry, guys. So, as I said, you can add me on Discord. You can join the Discord. And once you've been age verified, you'll get in there. When people say hot dogger with a hard R, yeah, see, if you get in there, you can see Jathis's dog.
Fields dogger. Jesus fuck, dude.
Wait, what? What'd you just say?
Fucking Fat Rick Tomlinson said, "Get back to the Bonefields dogger."
Wait, that's so true. That's so
good,
true.
Dude.
That's actually so true. Wait.
Oh god. Dude.
Like, am I religious? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm very not traditionally religious, but I am religious.
Not religious at all.
I'm very like, I'm so like non-traditionally religious that people would say I'm not a Christian, and a lot of people have said I'm not a Christian. I just say that I'm a Christian because it's a more convenient way to kind of explain what I am without getting into the details. But yeah, long story short, I am religious, yes. All right, last derail, we have SpongeBob in Korean. Great.
자, 그럼 악기 연주를 해본 경험이 있는 분 손 들어보세요.
Dude, can I just say though? Can I say the Korean already has way more energy than the Chinese ever did?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. Way more energy. Way more
Koreans
energy,
on
way more
top.
character, okay? Koreans are winning.
됐어. 그럼 마요네즈가 악기 많니? 아니야, 뚱아. 마요네즈는 악기가 아니라
Patrick voice is better as well.
음식이다. 대첩 역시 악기가 아니야. 아, 괜찮아요. 아무도 연주 경험이 없어도 다행히 제 실력이 굉장히 뛰어나니까 아무 문제 없을 거예요.
It sounds
너무
more like
뛰어나니까.
the original characters. Just
Yeah, it does. It does. There's more effort put in.
yeah.
공짜 음식을 언제 주지? 아, 그럼 나를 따라해 보세요.
What was that Mr. Krabs voice?
Yeah, the Mr. Krabs voice is the only one that's been pretty off so far.
Yeah.
이제 금관악기. 그리고 드럼도. 한 줄에 5명씩 서기 바랍니다.
발로 차는 부분도 있다면서?
아니, 스폰지밥 크로스 넣는 부분이야. 찬다고? 나 차는 거 하고 싶어.
너 지금 뭐 하는 거야?
Okay, I don't really like Sandy's voice either.
I don't.
Not a fan of
Sandy's
Sandy's voice.
could be like put into like any adult anime.
출입구에 하얀색 차 세워 놓으신 분 지금 낚싯대요. 준비 하나 둘 셋 넷. 좋아, 다른 방법이에요. 차라리 조용히 연주를 해서 아무도 못 듣게 합시다. 우리 연주도 꽤 괜찮다고. 내 앞에 있는 어떤 못생긴 멍청한 노랭이만 들쏘지 않는다면 말이야. 너 뭐라고?
Okay, see, he doesn't emphasize big meaty claws the way he's supposed to, though.
노랭이, 어떤 멍청한 노랭이. 좋아, 깊게 조직에 쓴맛을 보여주지.
Big meaty claws.
한번 해보자고. 해보자니까.
여러분, 우리 어른답게 이러지들 말아요, 정말.
어쭈 이제 노란 스펀지까지
Next time we see a fat person, we have to
모두 잠깐. 긴장이 많이 됐네.
True. I want to hear fat person Korean.
그만 좀 해요, 제발.
Sandy's voice makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like Sandy's voice at all. I'm gonna be honest.
다들 참 잘났네요. 당신들이
Are we gonna get sweet victory? Oh my god, we are.
너무
Okay.
잘게 부숴서 눈 씻고 찾아봐도
Let's go.
흔적도 찾을 수가 없다고요. 다들 훨씬 잘할 수 있을
Imagine
거라고
they're just gonna
생각했는데
play the song.
근데 내 생각이 잘못됐다는 걸 깨닫게
But what if they
되었죠.
play it in
내일 굳이
Korean?
오지
That would be
않아도
epic.
그냥
That would be
우리나라
fucking
사고로 다
awesome.
죽었다고 얘기할 거니까요. 고마워요. 이를 이 지경으로 만들어줘서 고맙. 아까는 어디 있지? 아, 오지 못했어. 다 죽었거든. 그럼 저건 뭔가 차차차. 아, 내 악단이잖아.
공연 준비됐다.
댕징아, 네 악단이 망치게 극치일 거라고 짐작은 했었지. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
Go. Sweet
Oh, here it
victory.
is. Here it is. Please be in Korean. Please be in Korean. Please. Come on, come on, come on. Fuck!
Oh!
No, it's just OG. I wish it had been, dude. If that had been in Korean, it would have been the coolest thing ever. Coolest thing ever if it was in Korean. I mean, this is classic, of course, but dude, imagine how much aura it would have had if it was in Korean. That would have been sick as fuck.
True.
Okay.
I was really hoping.
So, where we're at now is we are looking at Grave Digger, which is a Roblox game. It's a popular Roblox game, okay? As you can see, there's lots of videos about it, just about like the update leaks, okay? Like 23K video or views on just an update leak video. How to counter every shock trooper, 27K. 90K, how to get good at Gravedigger for noobs, right? So it's a huge game. It's like an FPS from everything I've seen, or I guess it's a 3PS, but like a limited 3PS. So yeah, supposed to be a great game. Here's the problem. One of the devs literally got accused of being a rapist, among many other things. So that's what we're getting into. Let's do it. Okay, good. Normal playback. Let's see what weird-ass question this one has for us today, because they always have weird questions. Okay, here we go. You've been transferred here. On your first day, you learned that the previous employee died here. Would you stay or leave? Catch, no proof of death was related to the job, and the job pays $3 million a year. What are you going to do?
I'd stay. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I would stay, too. You fucking kidding me? I could survive better than some random retard. Are you kidding?
Yeah. I'm getting paid $3 million a year. Why would I not stay?
And is the game still good?
Also,
I don't know if the game's good. The game
question-
can be good. This isn't... Listen, when I do segments like this, it's never me saying, stop playing this game. It's just me saying that somebody within this game got exposed. Right?
Also,
Go ahead.
The first question was leading, because it's like, the second option is like, value your life. Like clearly there's going to be something.
Yeah, it relies on an
It's too
assumption
leading.
that I actually care about my life. Yeah, that's so true.
Exactly.
That's nearly $9,000 a day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So, left blank intentionally. Great, lovely. So, offender is blah, 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 whatever. Proceed at your own risk. Let's look at the disclaimers. Disclaimer: if you're sensitive to the following imagery, you can still read, but you're advised to skip all sections that contain proof. All images have been censored beforehand, but to prove it is what it is, parts of the image are shown. We've got NSFW, we've got Lolicon, we've got Roblox Rule 34, we've got erotic roleplay, we've got child exploitation, we've got grooming and nude soliciting, gore, porn, homophobia, NCIS, non-consensual intimate image sharing, and rape. Okay, so we've got everything here. All right.
I even sent you this doc, and I didn't see all those allegations.
So
I just seen it post on Twitter, and I just had like a quick scroll through.
By the way, this doc was edited to remove actual allegations. Do you have the original?
Wait, what?
Do you have the original? Because that's insane. So let's look at the accusations against Archemicus, aka Rex. Okay.
Red, motherfucker, dyslexic fuck, dude. Red
is what I meant. Okay, this is not ambient. This is not ambience. This is just like weird, like sounds. It's just not even ambience. It's just like sounds. Okay, let's see if this one's better. Yeah, that's already better. Okay, good. All right, position and role within the Gravedigger community. Red is consistently identified across all available documentation as a central high-impact figure whose behavior influenced not only individual victims, but a wider social structures and communities they controlled. The documents do not treat Red as a peripheral participant or a single incident offender. Rather, they frame Red as a repeat subject of concern whose actions will recur across time, platforms, and social groupings. Red is the owner or lead developer of multiple Roblox games and projects, including but not limited to Gravedigger, Decaying Winter, Anomalous Activities, The Lost Regiment, and Survival of the Fittest. I suddenly see why everybody calls this doc AI. What? I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever, I guess. Within Gravedigger and Decaying Winter, Red is the owner of both games. They are also in charge of the hiring and firing of developers and moderators, and the dissemination of information and control of narratives, otherwise known as Red's Inner Circle and Access. Red controls a higher insular inner circle with strict entry procedures. To gain access to said server, you would need to have the right passcode or be one of ArcX's close friends. People who wish to join would have to state their purpose for joining. This shows that the server, which was proven to be the server of high complacency, wanted whatever was inside the server to never get out. Relationship to other figures. Red is consistently placed at the center of individuals that have later been accused of various forms of misconduct. Red's relationships with everyone are as follows. Mittens, referred to as an airtight friendship with someone who dated a minor, consumed lolicon, and solicited nudes from minors while also commissioning Rule 34. Mr. Max. Red transferred ownership of Gravedigger to Mr. Max, who is separately accused of sexing minors while actively being a minor. Okay, so that doesn't really matter. And being banned from another community for pedophilia. Zim. Red's friends with them. Cadence, a moderator and friend of Red who was exposed for following lolicon accounts on Twitter. Probably Av, a porn artist whose characters were added to Gravedigger lore. Moosty, and Rule 34 artist that was hired by Mittens after Red was reported to like their porn. The documents consistently emphasize that Red was not merely aware of these associations, but actively facilitated them, using their position to bring questionable individuals into their communities and protect them from consequence. Alleged grooming and exploitation of a minor. Thunderstriker/Milk. Initial contact and recruitment. Red is accused of systematically grooming a user known as Thunderstriker, also referred to as Milk, Thunder Z, and Thunder ZT, and Queen Pilk.
How old is Red?
That's something we need to know, for sure.
Did they say how
we haven't
old
seen it
this
yet.
Red person is?
We haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
The way that they're saying it's presumably an adult because they do note when sexting occurs while someone was a minor. But how do we find out how old this guy is?
Right.
Oh, I used to be in the Decaying Winter Discord. Red is at least older than 20. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
So,
well, that's
and the victim started at 11 to 12 years old. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
That's,
Initial contact.
Fuck.
Red is alleged to have gotten into contact with Thunder Z Striker when they were 11, roping them into Red's friend group through a combination of attention, gifts, and social inclusion. At this age, Thunder Z Striker was drawn into Red's orbit through Red's status as a respected game developer and community figure. Power imbalance. I mean, obviously. Yes, obvious. Knowledge of victim's age. One of the most dramatic elements of the allegations against Red is the evidence demonstrating that Red was fully aware of Thunder Z Striker's age throughout their interactions. The document contains multiple examples of Red acknowledging the victim's minor status. Okay. Okay. Seemingly, it has all the elements so far. Image 5 shows Red directly telling Thunderstriker to go to sleep as it was nearly sleeping hours in the UK. Thunderstriker responds, "It's 8 a.m. and I'm not in the UK." Red's immediate reply to this was, "Child." This exchange directly confirms that Red was aware of Milk's age, specifically calling them child after telling them to go to sleep.
That's
a stretch.
Cooked, bro.
But it's bad.
I mean,
it's bad.
It's a bit of a stretch. It's pretty cooked, though.
It's still bad, for sure. Image 7 shows a separate screenshot between Red and Milk's DMs where Red once again calls them child, confirming ongoing knowledge of their age. This repeated acknowledgement across multiple conversations demonstrates that any claim of ignorance regarding the victim's age would be false. Yep. Group discussion about age. Image 1 shows Mittens and an unknown associate of Red discussing learning Milk's age, determining that Milk was 11-12 years old at the time Red began grooming them. The participants remarked that Milk is very much more well-adjusted, thankfully, conferring that Milk's age was known within Red's circle and the grooming began at this young age. The group's response, noting a child's adjustment rather than expressing concern, demonstrates the broader circle's disregard for the victim's safety. Access to photographs. It is claimed that Red had access to photographs of Thunderstriker's face, further confirming their knowledge of the victim's age. Additionally, documented evidence from 2022 includes a selfie of the victim sharing directly with Red, with the victim later confirming in a chat room that they shared these photos. Red had a verbal confirmation and visual evidence that Thunderstriker was a child, and continued the relationship regardless. Financial exploitation. The docs show a pattern where Red used financial incentives to exploit Thunderstriker's artistic ability and create dependency. Sure.
I don't fucking care. Like,
yeah, I don't care about that part.
Do I really care about that? Like, does anybody care about that? Get into the rape, dude. Jesus Christ.
Image 2, Thunderstriker 2 Mittens detailing how Red was paying Milk approximately 15,000 Roblox per NSFW artwork. Oh, wait, now I care. It's NSFW art.
Never mind. I take it back.
Well, they worded it poorly. That's not our fault. That's not our fault.
Yeah.
They worded it poorly.
That's a horrible way to word it. I just thought it was like, oh, this guy is like...
Knowing that it's NSFW
to,
changes
like,
everything, to be clear. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
So, okay, interesting. Steam games, so they also bought Steam games for them. Conditioning behavior. Pattern of conditioning Milk to be reliant on Red. After gifting Milk Roblox, Red would ask how they went through the 20k they gave them the week before, followed by, see, it wasn't that hard. Language designed to normalize the transactional nature of their relationship. This pattern of giving gifts and reinforcing the behavior confirmed a conditioning designed to make the victim dependent. Sexual solicitation and normalization of exploitation. Multiple instances where Red explicitly solicited sexual content from Thunderstriker, who was a minor. Direct requests for NSFW art, I mean, self-explanatory. Requests for sexualized, specific sexualized content, I mean, self-explanatory. We'll get into it with the proof. Sexualized language, we'll get into it with the proof. Additional documented messages, we'll get into it with the proof. The resulting pornography. Okay, so we may not be able to show that. We'll see. Grooming indicators and pattern recognition. I don't need this person to tell me this stuff. I just want to see the proof in a second. Yeah. Commissioning a minor to draw porn for them while knowing of their age. We already talked about this. Contribution to and facilitation of broader abuse. Hosting lolicon and pornography in private servers. The doc shows that Red hosted and participated in communities that featured lolicon and other unsavory material. The Circus server. An investigation by YouTuber Beta Salvation into Red server The Circus that frequently featured lolicon and other unsavory material is referenced in the documents. The resulting document from Beta Salvation's investigation is linked and described as explaining the situation comprehensively. The Circus is a private Discord server with many members of Red's inner circle, and it's known that minors were present in it. Jesus, okay. This is bad. This is really bad. Okay. Then we have Red's personal server. Red's personal server had an entire vetting procedure where prospective members were asked their purpose. This level of control suggests an environment designed to protect the server's activities from the outside scrutiny. It has also been proven that Red was 100% okay with lolicon and unsavory material being posted on their own server. Great. Okay. In-game references to pornography and porn artists.
I'm thinking this guy might be a little bit guilty.
Yeah. In-game references to pornography and porn artists, I don't really... we get it. Sure. Employment and platforming of known sexual content creator. That's just part of that. Okay. Red's gender identity is a pattern of deception.
What is that? Okay, we gotta read that. We have to read that. That's a fucking insane
thing. That's a really weird thing to say, but okay.
That sounds so epic. It's just like Red's gender. He's weaponizing his gender. Can we please read? We gotta read this.
It's been shown that Red's gender identity is discussed not as an attack on identity, but as an evidence as a broader pattern of sustained deception. The doc shows that Red is a male, but online they use female pronouns and refer to the female life. Red is described as not transgender, they're not closeted. The documents characterize this as an example of just another lie laid out. The docs show that Red is frequently lying to the point of getting others to call themselves female while being entirely male. Friends of Red are cited as confirming that they are very much male and go by male pronouns. A real-life friend of Red confirmed this to investigators. Their identity will not be disclosed. The source also confirmed that Red's birthday is July, which independently corroborated to be by a Cake Day image sent on July 13th by someone associated with Red. When confronted by the Beta Salvation investigation in early 2024, Red claimed to have been transgender at a young age, invoking the alias Ryan Lucas, and claiming to be a transgender man in his younger years who is a biological female. It has been shown, it should be clear to most readers that Archeximus, Jesus Christ, will do.
Can Roblox people choose a normal fucking name? With
never
real words.
Just never. Will do and say just about anything to keep this lie going. After all, he's been lying about it for nearly a decade. The gender identity discussion is presented within the broader context of Red's pattern of deception, is not presented as a primary accusation, rather as corroborating evidence of Red's willingness to sustain elaborate falsehoods over extended periods.
In side chat, I just smashed my keyboard and I just made a Roblox username.
Let me see this.
Pronounced gecko. I just smashed my
exactly.
keyboard.
Exactly. That's so true. Okay.
It's so stupid.
I know, it's so fucking retarded. Okay, and then we've already talked about this, so I don't think we need to get into huge detail with it because we already have proof of the others. But yeah, there's Mittens, Airtight, Friendship or whatever. Mittens apparently allegedly posted Lolly Shota content in the Circus, Red's private server. Okay. And then Mr. Max was banned from another community for sexting a minor. Is further described to be engaged with the cover-up. Okay. Documents state that so he helped with the cover-up.
The same thing right there.
Yeah, it's all just kind of the same stuff. Okay, post-exposure behavior and accountability.
It says Sim was removed from the dock for providing evidence.
What did Zim do?
Mean?
Why is that a reason to remove them from the dock?
If they did horrible things, and why you added into the dock? The only thing that you would say is that, like, hey, in the dock, this person did like horrible things that we thought of, and then fucking was Zeker saying to call in.
Let me call in. Sure.
Yeah.
Your mic better be good.
It's the same mic as normal. Just give me a second. So basically, Zim actually, I'm going to explain something. The way you can get artist in the Decaying Winters server, which is Zim owned, is you'd have to actually DM the moderators in order to do that. Okay. So Zim let in a not safe for work artist who he had to see and starboarded the art that was posted by this not safe for work artist. And mind you, Zim had to have done this because they were owning the server, so all moderation had to go through Zim. So, and this art is still up to this day. I have proof. I can show you the proof in DMs. But yeah, they let in a not safe for work artist knowingly who had their Twitter linked to their Discord and a lot of made very suggestive art in a server with known minors. This is in the Decaying Winter official Discord server. So they had to have DM'd a mod in order to get the artist role.
So they had an artist role in a server with minors and were an NSFW artist, and this Zim person allowed them in.
Yeah, I have proof of the not safe for work artist being in the server and having a starboarded art piece. I can send that to you in DMs if you want it.
Sure.
It's not NSFW on the image. It's just a starboard pic of what the artist uploaded.
Yeah, sure.
All right, give me 1 second.
Did Zim do anything else besides that?
There's a bit more on Zim, but it's in the actual server, and they actually deleted all the chats to reset them and deleted a bunch of their mods. So I could not go back and find it because they also deleted all my logs.
It's really, really strange to protect this
fucking
person.
Sus as shit.
The doc makers protecting this person is a very, very strange move. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I just sent it to you in DMs as well.
I don't like that. I'm gonna be honest.
So I can
really
show
don't
this,
fucking like that.
but it's certainly like suggestive, and this is the kind of stuff that they would be posting in this server with minors.
Yeah, and they have their not safe for work Twitter linked to their Discord account, and this is only 3 art pieces, and this is actually after I got kicked out of artist. They didn't kick this person until after I was kicked, and it's still, they had art of, for about a year in there, until after it was all deleted.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're protecting this person.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to call in about. That's all I wanted to explain because I noticed Zim was gone when I was actually doing my recheck. That basically proves Zim actually knew and was allowing a not safe for work artist into the Discord, who I had spoken to as well. There's also one more part that during the proof of Roblox material that I'm not going to say because you can't actually show it on stream. I was also sent it by one of the moderators who Zim appointed as well. I don't have that DM anymore, but it was one of the moderators Zim appointed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you for letting me call in as well. I will head out right now.
All right, no problem.
Yeah,
So,
I don't like that. I don't like that they're protecting this guy.
That's a weird red flag.
That's a major red flag.
And then this Cadence person seems to also just be somebody who posted Lolicon in a group chat. So then, post-exposure behavior and accountability avoidance, retirement and return. Following initial allegations surfacing, Red is said to have retired from public development temporarily. A specific description notes that Red stopped for like a month or so and recently came back. The docs show that Red returned to active development with the statement, Red's back to working on GD. This is described as occurring despite Red's awareness of the allegations and ongoing community discussions about their conduct. Cover-up efforts. Throughout the document, Red's inner circle is described as engaging in active cover-ups, including deleting evidence, silently banning whistleblowers, labeling investigations as old drama, and threatening those who discuss allegations. Despite exposure, Red is described as continuing to collaborate with the same inner circle, including Mittens, Mr. Max, and others who are accused of similar misconduct. Enabling ongoing abuse. By transferring ownership of Gravedigger to Mr. Max, despite knowledge of his history of sexual misconduct towards minors, Red is described as enabling ongoing abuse. Makes sense. Okay. Risk assessment summary. I mean, yeah, we get.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I think we
risk.
could figure out what the risks are.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then this is just context for the proof. And then, okay, sure. Okay. So I may need to not show you guys screen for a second,
show
just
the
in
screen,
case.
like we'll do a quick scroll.
Let's see what's here. So far, we can show all of the. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, not that one.
Glad we did a scroll. Okay, so that's page 7. Okay. And 8. Oh my god. Oh my
That's
god.
bad. That's
Holy
really bad,
shit.
dude. Holy fuck.
Oh my
Dude.
god. Jesus fucking
Dude,
Christ.
why
Okay,
is he-
so can't
Wait,
show
this was
page
the
7,
11-year-old,
8, and
no?
9. Yes. Yeah, that
Jesus
Red was
fuck.
commissioning.
That's
Okay,
really bad. Holy fuck. This guy's like a pedophile. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is insane.
This is fucking horrible.
I think that's cropped enough where I can show it. Sure. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wow.
Dude, this is horrible.
This
I
is
never
like
look at the proof. This is horrible. Oh my god.
yeah. This is really really bad. Okay.
Um,
Wow.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So let's look at some of these images that we can look at. All right. So this is between Mittens and the Man of Sex. Let's see who the Man of Sex
Which would be
is.
Red.
I would assume that it would
think
be.
it'd be Red.
Let me just double check and make sure.
Wait, no. Wait,
Image-
no. Mittens is like in the other
Mittens
segment.
and Red's associate discussing Milk's age. So the Man of Sex is just one of Red's associates. Okay, cool. So, do you want to be the Man of Sex, Future?
Yeah, I'll gladly be the Man of Sex.
Great. A lot of rumors are bullshit about Red, TBH. A lot of people that don't like her, one reason or another. I know, because she actually has a job. Also is very, very against, like, doing sex stuff with, like, pretty much anyone that she knows isn't a confirmed adult. And to be fair, Thunder is much, much, much more well adjusted now, thankfully. A lot of shit has happened. His anger has been tempered much, much, much more. Admittedly, I don't think he was even supposed to be on the Discord at the time of your group.
Man, he really wasn't. How old is he right now?
16 or 17?
Oh, Lord. He was fucking 11, 12 at the time. I'm about to kill myself, fam.
Does that help a bit? Well, context-wise.
It's in... Either way, I really won't be surprised to see if things fall apart in the future.
Then, from Thunder
I
Z.
guess we're getting to Jesus, okay.
Okay, chat. And then from Mitre and Skeleton Crusader. Let's see who
I guess
the
I'll
fuck...
be Mitre on that screenshot.
Let's see who the fuck isn't... Like, who are these people? Let's see. I'm glad that we at least have, like, context to come back to. Thunder Z and DMs detailing Red is paying 15k Robux per NSFW artwork. Okay, DMs from Red directly. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, chat. And then from Mitre.
All right.
Hey, tell Thunderstriker that Red is willing to pay like 15k Robux just for him to send Red all his
Jesus fucking Christ. All his NSFW art, they're literally just stating it.
Yep. It's blatant.
Fucking hell. That is like, dude, this is so fucking cooked. I need you to do is all. So this is a Red's DM.
Yeah,
that she's
forward.
That Mitra screenshotted. Yeah. And then Skeleton Crusader's like, holy shit. Dude. Like, oh my god. This
Is that real? Down horrible. Down horrendous. But is that real? Damn!
Damn, son!
Damn! God damn! Okay.
I don't like this song. This song's really bad, dude. This is so bad.
Okay, so do you want to be
Holy fuck.
Arcax? You get to be Red,
Yeah.
the pedophile? Okay, great. So
Yeah,
then
I'll gladly
forwarded
do
this screenshot from Red.
I gotta sound fat. Hold on. I gotta, like, lean back in my chair. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm perfectly okay with NSFW of me and literally any kind. Girl, whatever. Fetish.
I wanted to test her resolve. Smile. Also, Jesus Christ, a year ago. Image 4. Somebody says, "You got Yakuza 0?" Yes. somebody just starts dying for some reason. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Really awesome. Okay. Why the fuck am I horny?
Dude, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is this?
Hey,
Who is
what's this? Why are they not in the dog?
Red gave me Yakuza
This is like 11-year-old.
Red gave me Yakuza 0. She friended me. I went to take a shit. I come back with Yakuza 0 gift. And then from Thunder, it's 8 a.m.
Oh, go to sleep.
Red, I'm not in the UK.
Child, oh.
In the
Templeton is a cock.
Go to sleep.
stabby place in the shivs. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. Biggest misser. Gravedigger is pretty brutal with its death curdles, but honestly, it's a good game. I'm sure it is. The guy who made it fucking sucks though. Is this where I am no longer able to show it? Let me see what page number.
No,
Okay, no, we're
next
good.
one.
We're good.
Next 7. Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, it's not image 7, it's page 7.
Yeah, I know
We're at
that page
4,
7.
so we're fine. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I gotta get my neck rolls back and down, dude. I'm like leaning in the back of my chair and like trying to do this fucking voice. You're almost there. You are almost there at the climb. Ah, fuck me. This is disgusting, dude. Holy fuck.
Yes, climax.
Climax is what Thunder does when he sees gay porn.
No, I don't.
You are literally gay.
It's under. This entire place is a circus, and that's actually entertaining. My reputation.
Thunder gay.
Where does this come from?
Haha. Thunder sucked a dick. You're a child.
Wait, showed you it?
But
you are a child.
You are, dude.
Okay, deleted
This
per
is so
Zim's
fucked.
request and proving it was a joke. Interesting. I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't
Not a
like
fan.
that. What
We
Zeker
can-
showed us shows like this guy should be like absolutely in the dog. This guy's like a fucking freak.
We can decide if it's meant to be a joke. It shouldn't be one of the accused getting to decide that and influence the doc.
Right. Right.
Okay, so then we have this one.
Stop. No drawing.
Okay, but can I get a yes or no?
I'm not giving you one.
That's a yes.
What was the rest of that end?
I don't know. I don't know what it would have been. Who knows?
No one would have it. We'll never know. You should draw someone on a stripper pole, Bacon. But not me!
Thanks for letting me draw this.
Dude,
Okay.
this is
Are we
this
good
is
still?
this is really bad.
Gah.
Holy fuck.
Fuck. Can I have Robux?
Sure. See, wasn't that hard. Wait, didn't give you like 20k last week. What the fuck happened? What did you do?
You gave me 10k.
Oh, okay. Still, How did you manage to burn the...
I did it Yakuza style. Okay, this is where we
we can't show that one. We cannot show that one.
So
are we able to describe this one?
Yeah, I can describe it. So this is like a femboy like getting double teamed by 2 men. Okay? And it shows cock and it shows, you know, the femboy's wiener as well. And it is drawn by the Thunder CT person who, again, at the time was between 11 and 12, and says, "The haters got me," is the caption.
Yeah.
So then this other person named QWERTY ZT says, "When did you make that?" Thunder said, "Hours ago. I was being an asshole, like..." And then another one from July 17th, 2024, captioned with, "Anyways, here's porn of red." And it is a woman who is
sucking
a dick,
and
giving a hand job and getting fucked. And then also
shirtless with the breasts
pussy
and flashing.
Yeah. So
this is drawn by an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking insane.
And then QWERTY responds, "Huh? That wasn't the first time." Thunder responds, "Tee-hee." Then we have DMs between someone and Thunder, where Thunder is saying, "I expected that. There's also, okay, I give one, sends it unspoilered, mailed it actually. Anyways, here's porn of red." Shows, "Tee-hee. Obviously, I drew these cause she's a bitch, and her reaction is funny. If she's mean and calling me gay or a femboy, I draw art of porn, or porn, cause she fucking dies when fan art. Anyways, you should sleep, yeah." Next one. We have QWERTY saying, "Does she know?" about referring to red. "Obviously, I drew these cause she's a bitch." QWERTY says, "What?" And then it goes back into what we were already reading.
Yeah.
Next one is from July 27th of 2022. It says, "Here is my gift." And it is a picture of, I think, Red's character with...
Would you ever play it? Anyway, here's $5.
Would I ever play it?
I think this...
Potentially. We could do that as a donut goal, maybe. Thank you for the 5.
I don't see what's wrong about this image. Can we, like, get the description about this image? What
do you know?
This is about?
Can you not tell what... Look at what's coming out of her mouth.
Oh,
it's obviously cropped. It's cropped.
I get it now. I get it.
Future, by the way, saw this image that is a, you know, Red's like character crying with an eye patch with like cum falling out of her mouth, and says, "I don't really see what's wrong with this one, by the way. I don't really get it."
I thought it was drool. It just like literally looked like drool to me. I didn't.
Dude, you can tell by the details over here that it's a cropped image of what is clearly porn. Okay. Good God, buddy. Okay. This guy sucks.
Maybe I shouldn't question this shit with all the other porn.
Yeah, literally.
Okay,
yeah, you've seen 3 examples of like just like insane like explicit porn, like gangbang porn, and then you're like, "Huh, what's wrong with her like having a little bit of drool, you know?" Okay. Okay, buddy.
Please, cut me off, Appleton, please. Please.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't like that, especially after what we're looking at, but okay. Okay, so then Thunder ZT says, and then shows 3 Roblox profiles, which are Avril326, Endorsia, and Thunder's as well. I'm trying to see what the context of this is. Let me see. Let's...
Yeah, I don't...
It would be additional image.
Happy birthday, Vic.
Whoa.
Chug for me, Jester.
Happy birthday, Vic. Thank you for the 50.
Let's go.
Sorry, I'm having some audio issues. Give me a second.
Question. So, because Himpleton doesn't pay me, what you should do is you should like the stream, subscribe, maybe think about dropping a donation for me finding this horrible fucking evil doc on this evil fucking person that should probably like I would say like vile things that should happen to them
That's so
are
true.
probably not TOS worthy.
But yeah, thank you so much for the $50, Steve Glue. I will make sure to tell Vic happy birthday. Okay. Oh, chug. You want to chug? Of course, of course. All right. I'm gonna need it while we're covering this. So.
Jesus, Gillen, that's not that. First of all, that was not what.
Okay,
was exactly
dude, it's close. It's close. Gila, if you get into the VC right now, I'll show you what it is, and you can tell me if you think that it's fair of him to be like, oh, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Get into the VC right now.
I'm gonna get so rude. And I know you're gonna make this as a bot, and I'm gonna get fucking raped. Jesus.
I'm clipping this and sending it to Birdman. Okay. Sorry, I didn't honor the chug. Let me finish.
I just didn't connect the dots with what the image was. Wait, if you post this doc anywhere in the Gravedigger server, you just get immediately banned?
That doesn't surprise me. What am I chugging? I chugged a High Noon. It was a tasteful dribble of seminal fluid coming out of the mouth. Thank you, Bungless. Porn connoisseur. I'm playing a video game. Well, stop being a lazy F-slur.
They're literally playing fucking VR chat.
You're playing a video game and yet you're talking in chat. Like, what are you talking about? Just hop in the call for like 5 seconds, retard. God damn. Fucking lazy. Lazy abby. Lazy abby. Okay. Lazy abby. Alright. Alright, let's keep on going. So the additional image 2. Oh, okay. So that additional image that we just went through where it's showing the Roblox profiles, that's Thunder, or is it? I'm so confused. Hold on. So that's additional image 2.
I wish they would just add the context of what the image is from
in the actual section. That would be so helpful. Okay, so additional image 2 is Milk Commissioning Rule 34. So Thunder Commissioning Rule 34. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so then we have, I can't show this either. Well, can we show the rest of this? I think we can show the rest of this.
Oh. No, there's that one. Yeah.
I think we can show that.
Right? You can show that one, and you just can't show the one after that one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That one.
All right, we just have to be a little careful. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so we can show the rest of these, though. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
So, if not, okay, why don't you be Endorsia? Fuck it.
If not, wait. I will wait, okay?
Then shows weird crop porn of Roblox. Additional image 4, tagging Endorsia in the ArcX server. Additional image 5, this is the part where I disappear. We've got Red, aka ArcX, saying, go ahead.
Thunder, give me your pussy.
Okay, awesome. Images 6, we were unsure to actually be of ArcX. Image 7 is not sure to be of ArcX. Then just remove them! Remove them! Stop wasting my fucking time! Okay. Additional image 9. You know, I really liked how my hair looked here.
This is a child. Why are you making it sound like a pedophile?
Because it's being sent to a pedophile, okay? The context is there. Okay. So then, this one. Thunder says, I swear to God, Red calls me the same. I take all my selfies like that, cause I don't have to draw on my face to censor it. Shrimple.
That's smart. If I do that, I'll look like I came from the ring.
Ironically enough, there's this on photo. Other images. Red server hosting the Lolicon. 2 instances I can find right now. There's this image, which is a little sus. It says, apparently it got deleted off of Danny Boru and something Boru. Okay, that image. And then we've got this image of like some weird like FBI person pressing their tits into a child.
Looks like an Israeli soldier.
Once again, I prefer if you didn't bring this to the public and be like, hey, this is a group of weirdos, blah, blah, blah. Who's saying that? That's a... Hold on. Who's saying that? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know who said that. Yeah.
I forgot.
Almost.
Okay, so so the right image is proof of Moosty being hired onto the Gravedigger team, aka Mitz. So that's Mitz literal. It seems like Discord banner is like some weird NSFW of Roblox, and they're in there, doing a test and getting verified, etc. And okay, gotcha.
And then there's like some other docs apparently.
Yeah, just supplemental evidence. Okay. Let me turn off my AC because I'm getting cold. I just want to make sure my computer wasn't overheating.
I'm a philosophy major, and because of my philosophy major, I'm getting a little bit cold in here.
That's not what I said at all, but okay. It's just not what I said. Okay, so then what's next here? Others. Left blink intentionally. Okay, thanks. Mr. Max. Okay. So Mr. Max is the guy that got transferred ownership. Okay, that's fine. Social authority, we get it. He has a lot of access. He has relationships with other figures. We get it. All right, sexual misconduct involving minors. The Badorkby ban. The doc showed.
I fucking hate these names.
I know the Glumpy Tonky ban. Like, it's just like, dude, fuck off. Like, just make normal names.
I
for
feel
once
like
in your life.
I feel like the moment that if you have like a name like this, you should just be like, yeah, that guy's a pedophile.
Yeah, true. The docs show that Mr. Max was banned from the moderation of team of Bardorkby, the creators of the Roblox game Isle, for conduct involving a minor. The nature of the ban is described as being for sexual remarks and DMs to a minor. Confirmation from the official moderator. Force confirmed the ban, an official moderator from the Badorkby Discord server. The confirmation was obtained by investigators in the course of compiling a larger document on figures surrounding Gravedigger. The existence of this ban is not a rumor or allegation. It is a confirmed moderation action taken by an external community against Mr. Max. Sure, but I mean, is there any proof on it? But okay. I mean, sure, it does substantiate it to have a moderator confirm, but it's better to see proof. But either way, making light of sexual misconduct. Max was joking about the Badorkby ban. He is quoted as referring.
Today is Nightmare's birthday. He's a newborn.
What do you mean it's future Nightmare's birthday?
It is my birthday. What do you mean?
No, it's not.
You never wished me a happy birthday.
No, it's not.
It literally is.
Surely it would have come up in the hour-long call that we had before streaming.
I literally mentioned it, but you just ignored
No, you
it.
didn't.
Just, like,
You
really
did
upset.
not. No, you didn't.
I literally did. I mentioned it. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm a philosophy major. I don't care.
Okay, dude, kill yourself. See, now I was gonna give you like a pity happy birthday just in case, but now I'm not going to. Okay. So he says that he got banned for pedophilia, quote unquote, treating the serious accusation involving a minor as casual humor. How is that humor? I guess we'll have to see it in context. Red's knowledge and complicity. I'm struggling.
Jesus Christ, you fucking dyslexic. How did the fuck do you get a philosophy major when you can't fucking read half the time?
I don't know, man. It's not good. It's not good. Okay, and then we have the stupidest thing that doesn't matter, which is shadow patches and deceptive development. I don't care. I just don't care. Fake Russian localization? I don't care. Dude, I'm struck.
Orchestrion
oh
of novalities.
Orchestrion? Fuck you, dude. Okay, so you're gonna fucking like, give me shit for my pronunciation, and you said orchestrion? Orchestration, bitch. Fuck you. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not a philosophy major,
of
to be
Novitality's erasure. Okay. So Novitality was placed on leave. What is this even about? Who is this?
What?
What is Novitality? Is this still about Mr. Max? Okay. Novitality was placed on leave on December 9th, 2025. The official reason was provided by Sinathena. Novitality was told that 5 moderators would need to vouch for him or that he would be permanently removed from the staff team. The docs show that the moderator team was already comically against Nova from the outset. Okay, so like a false ban. Okay, sure. Fabricated accusations. Novatality had been slandering Mr. Max behind his back. No evidence behind this. Novatality had started a 40-person event that started as a hate train against Mr. Max. Sure. So he was trying to expose Mr. Max and he got banned. That's essentially what it's saying. The motive, silencing a critic. Yeah, we get it. Yes, that would make sense. Yes. The lie about the ban. He lied about having anything to do with it. We get it. The outcome. Sure. Systemic. Go ahead.
Seeker is saying that like the Mr. Max stuff was deleted. Like they deleted the doc. It's like all the evidence is gone for all the Mr. Max shit. Wait, hold on. Wait, clicked on that doc?
Let's
Max
see.
is a twat. That should be the doc. Dude.
Okay.
I swear to God, this should be like a fucking conspiracy, dude. They're literally deleting
I mean, this
evidence.
is weird. This is really
This is
really
fucking
weird.
really weird.
It seems like they're
I
selectively
don't like
deciding who
this.
they want to call out, which is really weird.
Like, don't get me wrong, Red is a fucking easily a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like, he clearly is. Like
Red's
that
getting
guy's
some
guilty as
serious
fuck.
pedophile vibes, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
these other people shouldn't be immune from criticism just because they helped. That's not how this shit works. You know what you could do if you're doing this responsibly? What you would do is you would still have all of the evidence, but at the beginning, you could say, we should note that Mr. Max helped with this and is regretful of the things that he did or something like that.
Right.
If you do like that, then you're being thorough on both sides, right?
I don't like
Mittens.
this sweeping. It rubs me the wrong way. Whoever's created this doc, can we get the doc maker on stream? Did I not send you the DM of like who created the doc?
I think you did. Let me find it.
Pretty sure I did.
Let me find it.
Yeah, I did.
Reply to that message.
Just forward it.
I found it.
Okay.
It's the one. It's a troubled snake, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Let me see if they add me back. If I add them, it might have to be something that we do on a later occasion. But I would be interested in talking to them nonetheless.
I mean, like, I would really like to hear their reasoning for why they're removing evidence.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's see if they're on Twitter as well, because that would make it easier.
Apparently they're the owner of the Snake Initiative. What the fuck that is?
Not seeing anything on a troubled snake. On Twitter. Oh, maybe. Nope, that's 0 followers. Huh. Let me see. A troubled snake. Okay, it's just that account. So unless they go by something different on Twitter.
Wait. I'm gonna send you something. This is his server.
Nice. Okay.
There's not that many people there, so.
Okay. Let's see if I can get auto rolls here. I can't. Okay. It's not gonna give me auto rolls. Oh, verify. Okay. React get verified. There you go. Okay, general chat. There we go. There we go. Okay. And it looks like that's the same one that I just friend requested. Yep, it is. So let me go ahead and respond to them. Hi there. I was wondering if you would be willing to call into my stream. I am currently uncovering the grave digger / red document you made, and I have a few questions. Let me know. Thanks. Okay, let's try that. We'll see. So
hopefully they call in.
Yeah, hopefully. So getting back to Mittens, we've got this. By the way, the Cinna and Ginny segment also is aligned with Cadence's segment, but they removed all the proof from Cinna and Ginny. What the fuck?
What? I don't like this. This is like very fucking sweepy, and it's sweeping for people that should either get criticism or have done something.
It's also a really,
bad.
if you think about it, right? It's a really weird way to do it. If you're being thorough on trying to like sweep and stuff like that, you would just remove the sections entirely and not mention them in the doc.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's strange to almost like admit that they are excluding information.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like this weird level of transparency that you wouldn't expect from somebody doing it maliciously. So, I mean, it could be an example of somebody who doesn't think what they're doing is wrong or doesn't understand why it's wrong. Like, they're doing it with, like, I guess, noble intentions, albeit, like, very naive and stupid. That's kind of the leeway that I'm giving right now. Not that it lessens the stupidity of what they're doing, but I think that in terms of their behavior of not making any attempt to hide it, it kind of lines up with somebody who doesn't understand this is a bad thing.
Right. I think that's probably what's happening. That's what I was actually just about to repeat exactly what you said. Is just like, I think this person, they're like, oh, this person helped me. They gave me more information on like Red or whatever. So therefore, you know, my criticisms in this section of the doc, given with like how bad Red is, I'm just gonna remove them from the doc because what Red did and like being associated with Red is gonna make these guys look like pedophiles themselves, maybe. I guess.
Because if somebody was doing it maliciously, they would just remove the entire thing, you know.
Right.
Let me see if I can outright DM them as well, because that would be easier. Okay, it did. It did because of the mutual server. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. So we'll see what comes out of that. And in the meantime, let's go over Mitten's allegations. So, Mitten's core allegations are dating a minor, directly admitted to dating a minor, age 15 while being 18. Okay. 3-year age gap. Okay.
3-year age gap. I mean, it's not great, but...
It's 3-year age gap, high school context. I don't care too much, to be honest. Okay. So, when arguing with user Lightning Strike twice, Mittens defended the relationship. I mean, sure. Later claimed the age gap was 16 to 18, which just kind of shows that Mittens themselves thought it was wrong. But still did it, I guess. Gravedigger mod named Consumer provided the following defense without evidence. The whole situation turned out to be really weird. The 15-year-old lied to Mittens about their age at the start. When they revealed the truth, it was months of talking. Then they almost committed suicide. Mittens stopped them, and now they're both adults and in love. I don't know, man. Odd situation. I don't love that, but okay.
Yeah.
Lolicon consumption and distribution. Twitter account contained frequent liking and sending of Lolicon and Lolicon coded content. Posted Lolicon in their Discord account from their Twitter. Liked and reposted list featuring multiple characters confirmed to be minors, ages 15 and 16. Posted after-school sex club content featuring minor characters. Twitter is now private, but remains online to this day. When confronted via Reddit DM about posting Lolicon, Mitten's response was really fucking hot, like temperature. Okay.
What the fuck?
That's odd response. Posted links to Roblox porn games, Horblocks on Discord and old chat logs. Age play server? Huh?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Their personal server was full of age play coded roleplay with no regard for if minors are participating or in the space. A user named Server Comdump confirmed minor, age 16, was participating. Screenshots show age play comments in the server. You're not my mom. Respectfully read as mommy. Server Condump was egging Mittens to fuck all day. The minor's age 16 was stated in the server 1 hour before the major age play session.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's pretty. That's like, I mean, that's pretty open and shut, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I need evidence
I'm guessing
of it,
there's
but
a
it's
doc
pretty
on
open
this
and
Mittens
shut.
person, though.
Yeah, I would assume so. Okay, so then grooming somebody named Gunther, apparently. Groomed and erotically roleplayed a user named Gunther for nudes. Gunther's age was never confirmed. When caught, Mittens said, "This isn't my first rodeo. History repeats itself." My Jesus fucking Christ, okay.
This person's just like
just
if all this
comically
is true,
evil.
because granted, yeah, the comically evil, clearly pedophile. If true, we haven't looked at the evidence. Maybe I think there's like a bunch of content here you can go through. Like,
Also
this
claimed that it
bad
was a funny and just trolling. Only received a small slap on the wrist from Red's inner group. Full DMs between Gunther and Mittens exist. NSFW photos excluded but ERP included. Interesting. Hiring a Rule 34 porn artist as a moderator. Yeah, we get it. Condo servers. They're in at least 3 condo servers. No surprise there. Abuse of power and favoritism. Bardacci. Acted very yeah, we get it. We get it. Just you're a freak. You're gonna give lenience to freaks as well. Is the doc maker a child being manipulated? That's a good question. That's a good question. That'd probably be my first question to this person.
Gunther was in the image I just sent you, Himpleton. Zeeker's like crashing out right now.
Here the only mentions a meter after the purge of the Decaying Winter Discord. None of these people were mods, and there were no official mod statements as to say why one of the highest ranking mods in Decaying Winter was removed. Interesting. Okay. Cover up. After the investigation into Mittens began, an agreement was made with Cinna Thena. Cinna receives Mittens' powers. Mittens leaves the Gravedigger server. All evidence is covered up. Cinna continues to listen to Mittens. Mittens' removal was only announced as old drama. Mittens remains in full authoritative control behind the scenes. Reddit posts by Mittens are reposted through Gravedigger announcements by Cinna. The cycle of nepotism notes, this was likely done to quell attention from the server, as Mittens still maintains close connections to those within positions of power and has influence over the moderation of the server. Mittens sought to be personally address the situation on Reddit. Responses are documented. Role in the circus. Mittens is allegedly one of the individuals who posted Lolly and Shota content in the circus, which is the private server that was previously talked about, with minors. Red gave Mittens administrator permissions despite being someone who's already groomed members of the community twice in the past. Pre-existing reputation. Already known being as a pedophile before being appointed head moderator. Why would you give administrator permissions to your newest game to someone who's already groomed members of your community twice in the past? The original Take-Two document on Mittens existed before the Gravedigger drama. Okay, summary and then proof. Okay. I'm assuming the Take-Two one's going to be the one that's updated the most.
I would assume so.
Okay. I don't need context. Let's just see it. Alright. So, Mitre is Mittens, or Mitre, or is Mittens, okay? So, Mitre was receiving nudes from a friend in question and erotically role-playing with him. For reference, Mittens was 18 years old, while the friend was 16. It's 2-year age gap. Okay.
I mean, 2-year age gap, I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't care. So, I'm 18, the legal buying age is 20 or so here. How old are you? 16, sure. And then the second one. Okay. So, Meter says, that being said, send more nudes. Blank says, never. Boo. I don't like taking nude pics. I was down bad when I took that. So what are the ages here? Okay, whatever. Maybe it's the same person. If I knew he was 16, I would fucked off as well, gonna be honest. So it was soliciting a 16-year-old's nudes at 18. I mean, yeah, you should know that that's like CSAM or like CP, right? You should know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
at the same time, you know, again, 2-year age gap. And then Mitten's response to getting flack for this isn't my first rodeo. History repeats itself, which is kind of insane.
That's a real fucking cooked line.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
fucking raped.
Incredibly cooked.
It's raped as shit. That's literally like saying, "I'll do it again." Like, okay.
Right.
Like, okay.
Like, I mean, like,
sure.
I think what they're referring to is, I mean, that like people like calling them a pedophile.
Yeah, people have accused them before.
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, Meter is clearly like trying to get them to send nudes. After that we've already read it, they say, "Shame, you have a really nice butt." Yeah, it's okay, not much. I don't like pulling him into my horny stuff because he doesn't like doing it. What? No way. The 16-year-old says, "I've asked him about ERP and stuff." Just don't do ERP then. Maybe a jerk-off video chat session would be better. I am going to have to ask you to record it, though. I don't like the webcam stuff. I've tried it. Okay, so yeah, like really goading this person to try to get nudes.
Yeah, that's not great. It's not great.
So then we have, during the incident, Meter took no interest in taking the situation as a serious manner, going as far as to make jokes regarding it. So, that's your butt juice. Yeah, you have a good diet. You can usually make it sweet. Okay. Fucking, I don't ever need to think about that. Thank you. So someone...
All right, I gotta check out. I am, like, fucking falling asleep in my chair right now.
Yeah, you're fine, man. Thanks for coming.
All right, take care. No problem.
Bye.
See ya.
So then, let me see if I can get another co-host who's not a mute on. Not that I don't appreciate my lovely Jamie Bungles, but okay, so then we have somebody responding to Meter saying, "Surprise, I already knew what the issue was, but like before I wanted to get your side. I didn't want to just be like, bro, why are you asking for nudes from someone?" Meter responds, "It was a funny, we were doing a bit, a little trolling. Hey, if anything, it's not a PSA, or it's a PSA to not bang Gunther." Meter was once again confronted, this time one-on-one being taking place with him and the associate. Here's something worth noting. Meter says, "I'm not going to sit here and just say I'm completely innocent. I know I'm not. I've said so back when this first happened many times, and trust me, my sexual encounters with random people that I don't know the age of has steep dropped into absolute zero." Wow. Guys, just trust Meter that this never happened again, guys. It's fine. Well. This part. Great. This part. What a great name for this section. Behind a locked-off server dedicated to Meter's friends, Meter, aka Mittens, remained active there due to the closed-off access, meaning some of the things would not have been seen by the public, obviously. And with the feeling of safety comes ignorance, and that leads to untasteful actions, given by an unnamed source that will stay secret. Let's see. "It was fun. Why'd you leave, Mittens, if I can know?" Short version is, after I got accused, well, I just didn't feel the same anymore. Server Condump says, accused? Mittens says, felt kind of hostile even, so I didn't stay. Server Condump, and I'm going to say that name every time we read a message by them, says, accused of what? You're very nice there. Mittens says, left, blank called me a pedo, and Skillin just ate it up. Pretty sure it's still out there on his bunkers or whatever. Server Condump says, ah, and then responds with something that is redacted or spoilered. Minton says, yeah, I don't know as well. It was quite literally not pedophilia. And then this is unspoilered. Well, I mean, you're somewhat one with me here, but as long as you're the one coming to me, we can fuck all day. Okay, that's insane. Great.
Who the fuck is Server Cum Dump?
The Server Cum Dump was a minor. They were 16 at the time of making these.
Great. Fantastic.
Mitten says, I've been through this. Server Cum Dump says, A. Everyone has their bad side. The Italian says, I know that the feeling, sadly. Server Cum Dump says, no one's perfect. Just have to stay in their good side or leave them. Blank says, literally below us in terms of power and yet plays boss and calls every shop. Yep. Mitten says, honestly, Rear always had something against me. Honestly, anyone with Skillin, I suspect, or who is with Skillin, I suspect has something against me, because I'm the sex guy. That's all I do. Woo. Surely horny equals bad. You come at me with sexual attire and get offended when I respond sexually. Skillin still speaks when he doesn't need to. I'm not fucking catering to those dickheads anymore. Based and good. Then Mittens says, naturally. Server Cumdump says, the petition is to have my services be completely free. Would you sign it? No, I will not earn things by service. Mitten says, yes. Wait. She will earn my babies. As an art service, right? By my service. What? It's sex. She means sex. And then Server Cumdump says, my name is my job. Lovely to hear a 16-year-old saying that. So then, yanks and pulls Cadence and Meter away from this abomination. Mom says no. Whoa. You're not my mom, Mitten says. Mitz is mine, Server Cumdump says. Second minor confirmed their age. I'm only 16. Rah. Fantastic. Meter has been able to sexualize yet another 16-year-old, this time knowing fully well how old the minor is. I'm not going to sit here and say, we already have that. We already have that one. This was evidently a lie. He still acts sexual towards a minor, fully aware of their age this time. The images are very pixelated due to the resolution of screenshots that were taken, apologies. And so, yeah, I mean, the thing about this is a 18-16 age gap. So, like, I don't know that or I guess this one specifically would be a 19-16 age gap, which once again, I just don't hugely care about. If they were exchanging images like they were with the first one, or at least trying to elicit with the first one, then I have a problem with it for sure, obviously, as they are exchanging CP. But with this one where it's a 16-year-old and a 19-year-old, I don't know how much I care. What I do care about is that sexual things are happening to minors in an 18+ Discord. That's obviously the worst part about this, right? If you have a 16-year-old in there who is literally just named Server Cumdump, and you have grown adults in there, that's obviously a problem, right?
The age gap itself isn't fantastic, but the context.
It's not great.
Horrible.
It's not great. It's like, yeah, 3-year age gap, not great, but there is that high school context, and I usually will not hand wave it away. It's something I will note, but I'm not going to call pedophilia in most cases. But, you know, the conduct within, and this person being in a private server that has minors in it that is inherently an SFW, being named Server Cumdump, like, I mean, there's a lot of shit that's pretty cooked about that one. I feel as though that minor is definitely groomed. I mean, gotta be, right? Not necessarily by Mittens, but, like, certainly groomed. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, I mean, you know, it's some weird, like, Stockholm syndrome shit, you know?
Who wrote this doc?
This person named... what's their name? Future sent it to me. I DM'd them to try to get into contact with them. A troubled snake.
If you want, I could probably reach out to them as, like, Ruben Sim associate.
You could try. This,
send me their shit.
Okay, I'll send it in the side chat. It's literally just this. There you go.
Let's snake. See if I can reach out.
So, let's see.
This is Grave/Digger, right?
Yeah, Gravedigger. Yeah.
I know some of their staff. I'll see if I can get them.
Okay, cool. All right, so that was the Mittens part. So then, image shows that Mittens is still on Red's payroll group with one of the highest roles. That means they're still getting paid. Gotcha. We see that they're the third most ranked, it looks like. Gotcha. Okay.
No, that list is just... It's just in the order of when you joined that group. It doesn't signify how high up you are.
Okay, gotcha. So then, joint dossier, accusations against Ginny, Cadence, and Senna. Part 1. Sections about Senna and Ginny have been disproven. Evidence remains purely for archival reasons. What?
What?
This is why I want to talk to the doc maker. There are multiple occasions in which they have removed evidence because the people they are accusing have helped them. With the doc against Red, who's the main perpetrator here. I agree with you, Lost in the World, in an online context especially. But if we like relate this to real life for a second, like, I'm not saying this is necessarily okay, but if you think about, like, let's say they're two high schoolers, right? One is 18 and one is 16. One is, you know, probably a sophomore, if not a junior, and the other one is a senior, right, in high school. Them having a relationship is not necessarily going to be anything to, you know, run home about and be like, this is evil and weird, you know? Because there aren't a ton of substantial, like, maturity differences between a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old. Not to the extent that it would be pedophilic or anything like that, or predatory in most instances. But obviously, when we get in an online context, it does change, right? Sure, I can be with that for sure. So I'm not even gonna look through the Cinna Jenna stuff or Cinna Ginny stuff if these have been disproven. I don't see a point of looking into it. So what about Cadence? Cadence is a moderator. Okay. So Cadence's Twitter account was exposed as containing lolicon content. Docs show that Twitter as following lolicon accounts engaging with sexualized depictions of underage characters. You know what they say? Break a few eggs to make an omelet. Let a few preds slip through the cracks to catch Scully. What the fuck are you even talking about, dude? All right. An additional finding was that Cadence followed Blue Archive NSFW content. Blue Archive is described as an RTS RPG with considerable amount of underage characters. Following NSFW accounts based on this property indicates active consumption of sexualized depictions of minor characters. Internal defense by Sinatena. When the exposure was brought to the server group chat, Sinatena's response was to immediately ban the person sharing the exposure document and deny any wrongdoing. Cinna argued in the group chat that none of the lolicon is considered illegal, stating they would like to only pursue Cadence if she possessed lolicon, not if she viewed or liked it. What? Okay. Concealed from the community, yeah, because people are banned over it. Age play server participant, sure. Alright, so let's look at the actual proof. Sections about Cinna have been fully disproven, this says. Evidence remains purely for archival reasons. Same thing that we saw earlier. Again, a very strange thing to say here in this context, but okay. Apparently one of the artists I was friends with back when I was in the Discord became administrator and left the Discord. Huh. Okay. So Cinna first. Well, I don't see how they were able to disprove allegations if they truly said that they shouldn't ban people unless they have possession of lolicon, even if they were liking it. So Cinna says, Cadence, while having some questionable taste in their free time, may have followed an artist of NSFW content, sure. However, out of any and all accounts, it is not considered illegal. On top of that, the account was followed, but they made a statement saying they had followed the account due to other reasons. There is no definitive proof that he currently possesses said material or distributes it. Yeah, but he just follows a lot of lolicon accounts, but sure. Okay. And then banned from Gravedigger's community server, spreading a document over an already debated and judged issue with the intent to create more drama and cause harm to the people who have already been deemed to have done nothing inherently wrong. Don't be mad over the result, be mad over your mistake. So again, what is false about what was said about Cinna? But okay. God damn it. Okay, so we have more here. Here's my argument, at least for Cadence's sake. Somebody named Novitality says, do share this. Yeah, I think we can just tell them that Cadence left the server and hooray, problem solved. More, on the other hand, they've been helpful, and honestly aren't a bad mod. From what I've been shown in these images, they can warrant for many things. I agree with your talk about Mord, where Mord has been super helpful. What I'm learning on saying to them is something like this. We looked into the situation regarding Cadence, but they've already resigned and left the server. Talks with them did reveal that the accounts in question were expressly for the non-underage material, but Cadence has already left our moderation circle and been handled. Mord, on the other hand, despite saying some bad things, is still all good. Everybody said some bad stuff from time to time, be it attention or whatever, but Mord was warned for them and has cleaned up his act. Okay, I think you should hear my argument first for both cases. Yes, please do share. Cadence, while having some questionable taste in their free time, so we already saw that. Okay. So by any and all legal cases for Cadence, they are actually pretty clean as far as we know. So following lolicon accounts is clean. That's weird. Okay. Another problem on our hands. Yep. So anti-Gravedigger documents are being shared among staff. I'm banning the person now as Cinna's response. Looks to be Mittens, Papey, Cadence, and Mord. I deleted the messages in Gravedigger memes, should be banned now. Whether or not it was actually Peanut or one of their people, I'm just shutting it down and ending it here. Not going to make it as an announcement either. As long as we are low-key about it, we are good. Does that not just sound blatantly like cover-up? Doesn't that just blatantly sound like cover-up to you guys? Why was this person said to have, you know, completely, you know, like gotten away from the accusations because they were disproven? What's to be disproven here? What's to be disproven? And why is there no, like, why is there no context over what has been disproven and how it's been disproven? You know? I don't get it. Okay. So Senathena, like, updating permissions. Sure, I don't really care. Okay. Sure. Alright. So, what else have we got here? Is that it with Senna? I think we might be moving on to Cadence from here. After Novality was removed from the staff team, he inquired with Senna why he was removed, with Senna mirroring Mitten's list of claims of slandering Mr. Max, creating... We already talked about that. With Senna including their own reasons of disobeying orders is fucked up. Okay, great. Novality reacting to his roles being removed in chat. Not learning any lessons from before. Okay, sure. The mirrored reasons of Mr. Max and Mittens leads to belief that it was Mittens, Senathena, and Mr. Max working together to remove Novality from the team. Okay. Senna would then go on to staff chat to direct hate towards Novality and provide the solution to anyone who was asked a discussion of the situation by Novality to abstain and not talk about it any further. So, let's see. Hey, Senna, are you informed about my situation in staff chat? Very, Senna says. I doubt I could get your help with it, but I wanted to try. Mittens said that he was able to find from 5 other members that I'd be reinstated, but then it would only be up to you if you're informed. Honestly, wouldn't need to write up a big reason why not. I don't hold anything against people. There's no sweat and you shouldn't feel pressured. So then Senna responds, A, what you did was kind of fucked up. B, why even publicize and just make fun of them behind their back while also hosting a 40-person event, fully knowing the influence you had to make people suddenly bandwagon on a hate train? C, I don't know what your intention was here, but I thought it was legitimately we already had a conversation about this months ago, but you should leave those issues with the person themselves first instead of trying to post stuff like that publicly to try to garner attention. Especially when I told you that I despise attention. D. You literally did this before in the past with other people who was already demoted once. E. Also, you just do things without telling at least someone that you're doing them, both staff and dev-wise. F. There doesn't seem to be any lessons learned from before. I don't know what the deal is and what exactly you're going through, but stuff like this is not an excuse to repeat mistakes. I'm not in a position to give opinion for reinstatement right now. I abstain. For C, it was just my reaction to chat to the message because I was talking there, but yeah, it's all fair and valid. It's always been my goal to put Gravedigger at the forefront of what I do. B and C were just me interacting and my reactions within the community. Not for the negative stuff, but the positive stuff as well. And with D and E, I understand that, but D was a completely different situation, and I pushed personal changes with relation to F, but yeah, it's your call. We gave you the Mapmaker's Guild role still. You can still make maps and stuff, but from now on, it's all going to be streamlined to the devs of the game. My call is to abstain from this. Personally, I do not appreciate friends who just go off and try to sneak around and make others look bad just to push influence and agenda. I have no idea if that was your goal, but it sure as hell freaking looked like it. So again, this just like oozes cover up, but okay. So then
it also oozes that I like my fake authority.
Oh, of course, but like, you know, in terms of like allegations and stuff, that it's just oozing like I want to cover this up as much as I can, right?
Yeah.
So, and Senna specifies in the greater public server, my call is still to abstain from this. I abstain. I'm abstaining. Okay. If he comes to my DMs, I'll say I'm busy handling and gathering feedback. Force Creed. Responding to Cinna, who showed that someone DM'd them. Okay, so then this is between Mittens and Novality. Or, sorry, Novitality. Fuck. I need to get my shit together. Especially after my fucking Reddit scare a few months ago. I need to approach everything with a lot more care. Everything. I appreciate the accountability with this. I'll re-gear myself moving forwards. Cinna herself has the authority to persecute you now. Your ice is about to get as thin as it gets. Think about that. Think about what you say from now on. Care before thought, thought before words. Do practice those words. Hey, Nova. So after this, when no public reasoning was given, Cinna would then write their own TLDR as to why they believe Novality was removed, with Mittens then linking it in announcements, with Cinna going after Novitality for disobeying orders and doing stuff behind people's backs. Sure. So what is this? So this part seems more unimportant, but sure. It's just random, like, testimony. And image of Nova showing consumer some other rando evidence. Okay. Okay, that's the ban. Yeah. A long fucking essay about their changes after this. Is the vast majority of this just Cinna? Where's Cadence? Oh, okay. So Cadence was the GD mod. So let's see some of that. So we already looked at these screenshots. The first image is of Cadence's Discord profile. That was close, a little too close, I agree. Still being in the Discord server, although demoted, should have been banned like everybody else. Every other image after the second image shows every NSFW artist they follow. Some are normal R34, some are Lolicon. Take a peep at your own risk. The proof is in the pudding. And that's how we take that away. Let's see. So we've got the Cadence profile with showing that they still have roles. Moved On from Dead Winter is in their Twitter profile. So here are some of the profiles they follow.
Right.
Matami, NSFW artist, comms closed. Leomare, 20, artist freelancer, someone NSFW. Kira You May Dream. I only know how to draw little animals is their bio. It's a little worrying. Then some other person, another artist. Okay. I think it's just showing the artists themselves rather than what they actually have, and I'm not willing to look them up right now. So, okay, so then Cadence responding to somebody who said about the Lolicon, this is literally one step from doing these things IRL. Someone responds, I guess in defense of him, saying, I do not have enough brain power to make sense of the mental hurdles needed to come to this conclusion. Cadence responds, okay, like, I've held my tongue before because I don't want to be overly weird or touch on lewd topics, but like, I don't even follow Plastic Knight for any Blue Archive drawings or anything like that. I follow them because they draw the fucking buff Arc Knights women hot. Kind of weird post, so I spoiler. Like, I'll admit, I do find Lolicon art weird as well. I in no way condone it or anything. So, he's following these Lolicon accounts, but doesn't like the Lolicon they post. He likes the other stuff they post, I suppose. Okay. So then, I guess showing that he might get exposed, he says, I know, and if they go through with it, I'll take full responsibility and see things through if I have to. I mean, like I said, I can go through and purge who I'm following, but I fear they just see it as me trying to save face. I didn't intend to follow anyone I'm following due to any lolly content, and if there is accounts that focus on it, I'm willing to stop following them or whatever, because I don't really want to see that either. So should I tell the mod team about this, is the response. Cadence is also in Red Payroll Group. Okay. Sure. Alright. So... Okay. So I guess that was Cadence. moving on. There's RBX Dewey, or Dewey, I don't know. RBX Dewey is the lead developer of The Lost Regiment, a Gravedigger fan game that garnered significant traction within the community. The game functioned as an adjacent space to the main Gravedigger community, attracting players, mostly minors aged 13 to 15, through its association with Gravedigger. Okay. Position and authority, lead developer, we get it. Relationship to other figures, has relationships with most of these guys, I guess. Pornographic content embedded in the Lost Regiment. Come on, come on. Okay. Lolicon consumption and pedophilia defense. All right, see, now we're getting somewhere. He was following a considerable amount of Lolicon content. The docs show evidence of direct worship of Lolicon arts, blatant dog whistle for Lolicon's unsavory comments alluding to such, active concealment, so he concealed it, defense of Lolicon. When confronted by Ginny about his Twitter activity, RBX Dewey directly told her Lolicon does not equal pedophile. This statement is presented as demonstrating that RBX Dewey does not recognize Lolicon as constituting pedophilic material, despite community standards and legal frameworks in multiple jurisdictions explicitly classifying child sexual abuse material, including drawn depictions, as illegal. The cover-up and performative ban. Ginny took the report ticket against RBX Dewey. She conducted a light digging and questioning and immediately found corroborating evidence. She then approached No Vitality, extracted all of his evidence, and used it to confront him. Anti-public statement. Final public statement on the matter mentioned that RBX Dewey, but included zero evidence of his misconduct. The docs showed that Ginny was refusing to publicize the docs, providing zero evidence for RBX Dewey's claims, and then the performative ban. RBX Dewey never stopped development, so continued to develop. Retaliation against a whistleblower. The moderation team entirely switched up on Nova and permabanned him both from the game and the Discord server. The official announcement blamed Nova and completely disregarded the fact that RBX Dewey was heavily into Lolicon art. Alright. Sure. So let's see this. Jackson. Can you babysit the chat for like 5 seconds? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, I appreciate it. Just...
What up, fuckers? So Roblox, huh? Another pedophile developer. What a shock. I am completely floored by this information personally. What about you guys? Like, not on my Roblox. I never thought this would ever happen. Epic Roblox rape? There's this Roblox game called Combat, where the whole thing is like the whole game is sword fighting, but the loser gets raped. That one's fun. I don't know if I should have said the name of it or not. Oh well. But that is peak Roblox right there. First to complete obby gets raped? Absolutely, dude. I would love to play that. To all the cams I wouldn't expect Gravedigger and his little Gurgen. Like, I know. Like, you should donate for Himpleton to play a condo game or something. Wait, you know half the people? There's something you want to tell us. That... Unglis, that is a great question. Honestly? Like, it depends. Oh, you did? I bet. But yeah, that's a good question right there, Bunglis. Honestly, with the new layers of pedophilia, like with all the lolly shit, like they're, I'm sure like the new pedophiles see them as pussies because they can't do it to the real thing. Can't fucking say that. These whips can't even go tight. I know, it's disgraceful, honestly. You feel like drinking yet? Almost. I'm really close. I'm so happy I'm highly cut. Dude, nice. What are you smoking? I might need some. Where to get real porn games? Dude, I know. I can't, like, I had an idea for a YouTube video. I pitched this to Ruben, but he wasn't big on the idea. Introducing Roblox schooners to Steam. Room the old-fashioned way. With candy and white vans. Yeah. Dude. Their astronaut is actually against their mad Roblox. Mafia game? I sent it to my contact at Roblox. They quote, didn't see anything wrong with it. Take that how you will. Echoing Rooms had some effort. Yeah, they took all the effort out of it. New Taku? Published on Steam? To be fair, publishing on Steam is a pretty low bar. Dude. Roblox doesn't give a fuck, truthfully. That game, I'm sure, makes them a lot of money. I can almost fucking guarantee you, as long as that game is making them money, they will never take it down. Harry Glitter quote tweeting grooming allegations he finds it distasteful. That bungless, yeah, I agree. We used to alright, God fucking, what's up?
Okay, we're so back.
We were talking about pedophiles and shit. Hope you don't mind.
Awesome.
What? I think we need to bring this back for this document. Derails. Something is severely lacking here,
should make a
and only you can fix it.
Game.
Yes, you. Go out and grade.
I want to play a fucking condo game. I'll play. We already got our donor goal to play the Amazing Digital Circus game, though. All right. So, RBX Dewey information. We already know the summary. So, sure. Oh my god! Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm glad that I wasn't showing that. I thought I was for a split second. I was scared. Okay, so that is, that looks like a child. It's literally their pin post, too. Is blue archive art of what looks like a child. Very sexual.
So it is a child.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So, okay. And then freelance illustrator 18 plus. Let's see what else. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Oh my god.
Fuck?
Yeah, I can't show any of this. Okay. So lots of lolicon there. Kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. And canonical age, 15 years old. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Bungless can tell you how rough it is since he's in the VC.
Rockman, to answer your question earlier, I am now ready to
Jackson should take you on a tour of different flagged Roblox ERP groups to truly show you just what it is we deal with.
I could.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun goal,
I think half of them would get you banned.
Yeah, I feel like they would. I feel like that just wouldn't be possible. Then the rest of this is just like people talking and stuff and like them trying to do apologia for him following these accounts and stuff. Okay, and then bonus proof. Oh my god. Okay.
Great.
That's like a little girl taking her underwear off. Okay. Great. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's enough for me. So that was RBX Dewey. And then lastly, we have Moosty. Okay. So Moosty is a Roblox Rule 34 and porn artist who was hired by Mittens onto the Gravedigger moderation team. Despite having no community management experience or qualifications, Moosty was granted moderator permissions in exchange for creating pornographic content of Mittens' Roblox avatar.
Great.
Amazing. Great start. Okay. So this whole server is like cooked, essentially. Only ethical gooners are allowed on children's game Discord server. True. Apparently this ethical gooner is allowed. Hiring is quid pro quo. Yeah, we get why that would be bad. Content produced. So Rule 34 Mittens avatar. This content was posted by Moosty and is documented in the evidence repository. Gravedigger porn as well. Okay. And then Gubby rape content.
Ruben would love to see that one.
Gubby rape content. Fantastic.
You know what Gubby is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. It's been shown that Moosty's post history includes content such as Gubby rape video, pornographic content depicting sexual violence, and private commissions from the Gravedigger developers. Okay. After being removed from the moderation team, Moosty threatened to leak all of the personal Roblox Rule 34 he did for the devs. This indicates that Moosty created pornographic content for multiple Gravedigger developers, not just Mittens, establishing a broader network of adult staff commissioning sexual content from known porn artists. Okay, and then risk assessment. Okay, right. So let's see the doc. All right, hold on. So. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
So that's.
Oh, they even fucking watermarked it. Like, don't steal this, please.
Yeah, this is the Roblox girl with like her giant bazongas out. Okay, that's apparently for like Mittens. And then. Okay. Hi, I ran so this is from Mittens as well. Hi, I ran the server for a bit and I know Red personally. She likes Moosty's porn. Yay, I just came in my pants, Moosty says. I sent it to her. Oh. Then we have this picture captioned with, "This is so hot. I straight up cannot see these two other than mother and son. It is so hot, mommy." And it's showing two anthropomorphic creatures. One has gigantic bazongas, and the other one is like a man and says, it's like a comic caption with mommy responding, "Yes, honey, my dick wet," and then response is, "Oh dear." Okay, lovely. So yeah, that's just a couple of examples. That's what's provided in the doc. There you go. All right, so our request is the final part of this doc. Let's see it. And then we'll do derails before our next segment. There's uncensored NSFW in the Moosty doc, apparently. Well, we figured that one out. Saw that one a little late, but good thing I was ready to not show it. As soon as I know that a section's about like a Rule 34 artist, I'm probably not going to show it. So
B-Rich, how do you know that, hey?
What did he say? That's not a man,
It's
bro.
not a man, bro.
That's a
That's
Fuda. How do you know that? Freak.
Yeah, we didn't show anything. How did you know?
Well, he's in the VC.
Oh, my bad.
H48 has little involvement in the Gravedigger, Decaying Winter, and all other Archeximus communities. Although I, the one writing this paradox, do. Upon requesting the victims who came forward do not spread hate and harassment, blah, 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 I recommend you not to speak about this document or what this document features in any of Archexis communities or affiliated communities. You will be silenced for any mentions to this doc. If you really wish to talk more about it, ask questions, or bring forward more evidence, join the server to share your mind and not be silenced. Let's see what it is. Is it the one that we already joined? Oh. It's a different one. Okay.
Send me that link as well.
Yeah, I will. It's not... Hold on. Let me make sure it's not about to, like, leak all my Discord shit. Hold on. It was about to. I'm glad I did that. Okay. So... Okay. Verification. Verify with blocks link. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that means you have to have a Roblox account.
Oh, that's stupid as fuck. Okay, well I can't get in there, but you can.
Send me it.
I'll just send you the invite. Hold on. So, right here. Putting in side chat. There you go. There you go, I sent it in side chat.
Yeah, I'm joining it.
Okay, so then now finally, so it says, now finally, our request is that you spread the word of their corruption and their wrongdoings to everyone you can. If you have any questions, additional info, or whatever, please join this Discord. And that's it. So that was Gravedigger. There's obviously a lot to that situation. Yeah, there's some upsetting stuff in there. For sure. Hopefully we can talk to the creator of the document, but we'll see. Probably won't be tonight, I wouldn't anticipate, but we'll see.
I did some, yeah, I looked into them. It's currently 2 a.m. for them.
Yeah, so probably won't get to them tonight, but it's always something we could talk about later. So...
Send you a screenshot of the server, by the way.
We're gonna do... Okay, sounds good. So we're gonna do the Dandy's World stuff and kind of do some updates for that. And then after that, we're gonna do some... Or sorry, before that, we're gonna do some derails. All right, so let's do these derails here. See what we got. What do we got here? So we've got one from Jathis with the caption, Jathis and Himpleton after getting the sonogram results and discovering that Roxy's seizure was a one-off thing and she's completely healed thanks to a random Southern lady's prayers. Let's see it.
It could be hallucinogenic, addictive, fatal.
They want it nipped in the bud.
They? Ah, okay.
They? Uh-oh.
Okay, so who do we got?
Right. I have one free team. Capano and Harrington.
Great. Are they any good?
Dude.
There's no sound.
You can't hear? Probably in the call. Because they can hear. Let me just do this. It's showing that they can hear. Try this.
There we go.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work,
True.
Work, Sinora, work your body line. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. My girl's name is Sonora. I tell you, friends, I adore her. And when she dances, oh brother, she's a hurricane in all kinds of weather. Jump in the line, rock your body on time.
Yeah, Capano and Harrington. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Capano and Harrington are good.
That's awesome. All right, and then we got this. 70-something and only 27 likes. That's so true, Bonglis. If you're enjoying the stream...
Unedited bullshit documents that are just
oh, great. It's this again? Okay. So this is about the Shay allegations. This was the Undertale groomer, alleged Undertale groomer who, like, in my opinion, didn't really do anything. And, yeah, this is... I don't know why this is applicable to this one in particular, but okay. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, give it a like. Let's get those likes up.
It's exactly what I said, bro. These wretched raped freaks They just want maximum attention on themselves. So they just
True.
completely splurge out all these fucking words that you don't need because they're desperate
Yep.
for attention. None of
That's
this is
true.
fucking necessary, bro. Explain how you were raped. That's all we fucking care about, dude. We don't care about all this other fucking shit, bro.
True.
Oh my god, it's so fucking irritating that you've got to read through this utter slop. We want rape. We want rape. We want rape. We want rape.
Chud literally has like a manic breakdown in this stream. It's awesome.
Give me a break. This is fucking worthless, bro. What is the point of all this, dude? The document's long enough as it is without all of this. Don't.
My favorite part about this document is how somebody like complains and like talks about getting abused because, quote, they didn't know how to, this is not a joke, by the way. They didn't know how to work a dishwasher.
What?
Jackson, thoughts? Thoughts on that?
I'm still trying to process what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, they didn't know how to work a dishwasher, and that was like really fucked up and abusive and like a weird power dynamic or something because they didn't know how to work a dishwasher. It's really cool.
That is, wow. What a piece of shit. Honestly, they deserve to burn in hell for that.
For abusing them over the dishwasher, they deserve to burn in hell.
No, for being unable to work.
No, I think honestly, the person who abused them and said that they need to know how to work a dishwasher should burn in hell. They're evil. Clearly, they're evil. Come on, man. Come on, man. Be sensitive to victims, man. Hey.
My mistake. My mistake.
Come on, man.
Don't care about this. Don't fucking care that you're a mentally ill deranged freak, bro. Why are you putting all this in there, dude? This is such fucking, dude.
Bungles, I had to take up the mantle as the real rape reviewer at this point. It's very unfortunate.
It angers me so much, bro. It angers me so much, dude. Because it just makes it so much harder to engage with this and read this by putting all this slop in here. They better have been, like, full blown, like, raped.
Ask if they're willing to call in, Jackson. Do you hear me?
I'm gonna. My bad.
Okay.
My mic is ready as shit. If you could.
No, you're good. You're good.
I hope they were fully raped with this fucking. If they
Okay, Chud. Okay, dude.
Okay.
Dude.
Nothing less than a full raping will satisfy me with this particular story.
Chud.
They better have been pinned down, lubed up with butter, and raped. Otherwise,
Chud.
I'd be very disappointed.
Calm the
this is
fuck
just
down,
fucking
buddy.
outrageous, dude. It's so much. Is it all going to be this? Is it all going to be this? What? Just a bunch of two queers flirting, bro. Two queers. I'm just at this stage. I'm just reading two queers flirting with each other.
True.
Bro.
This is true.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, there's been a rape. What do you mean? Did someone get pinned down and forcibly penetrated? No, two queers were flirting with each other for a bit. Oh, okay. This is fucking worthless, bro. When do you get raped? When do you get raped? When do you get fucking raped? You better be getting raped soon.
Dude.
Because what am I looking at, dude?
Chud.
This is so pointless, bro. This is also fucking pointless,
You
dude.
have to calm down.
This is totally pointless. It's just, we queerly flirted for a bit. So you've dedicated an entire portion of your document to talking about hair. Are we fucking serious, bro?
Hair?
Are we
Yeah, I
real?
forgot about that. Shay and other people's
What was
hair.
the point of that?
I forgot about that.
What was the point of that? That was totally fucking worthless, bro. That was nothing. Oh, here's some screenshots where nothing of any substance happened. We talked about hair. Bro, I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. This is like torture, bro. I'm getting tortured, dude. Take me to a fucking CIA black site and I'll be waterboarded for 20 hours rather than fucking read any more of this shit, dude. Oh my god. This is fucking insane. I'm not reading all that. Someone could have been fully groomed and molested and I wouldn't know. Another screenshot where
Chud,
you
no.
guessed it, nothing fucking happens. That's right, guys. Yet another screenshot where nothing happens. What the fuck, bro? 20 screenshots so far of nothing happening. Just two queer, just two
Nothing ever
flirting with
happens,
each other.
Chud.
That's all you got. That's all you fucking got, bro. Oh my god, man. And then they shared this tweet, which I've now got to read. Out. It's just two flirting, bro.
Dude.
We're reading two queers flirting with each other, bro. We're reading a tranny and a
He's going
That's
crazy,
what
man.
we're doing here, dude. That's literally it. Clinging onto the back of a femboy, giving him the hickey of a lifetime like a little vampire on the top of his upper trapezius where the neck and the shoulder connect. That area is something I'll probably never do, but it sounds fun.
Dude, he's going absolute batshit at this point.
So they're saying that they did this because they were thinking about having been raped. I can't take it anymore, dude. I can't take it anymore. Nothing happened. But if you consider the context that I've been raped, then something did happen. Oh my god. This
So
is
true.
So fucking unbelievable. I can't do. It's such worthless slop, bro. Worthless fucking rape slop.
So that's 5 minutes of that. So thank you for the 5. So let's go into the newest updates with the Roblox game Dandy's World, shall we? So let's check it out. As you know, if you have watched enough of the stream, Dandy's World came under some fire recently. One of the lead developers of Dandy's World, named Rock Serpent. Give me 1 second.
And I'll let you know if that guy says anything, by the way.
Sounds good. Why is my air still going when I have it off? Whatever. Fuck it. So one of the lead developers of Dandy's World, named Rock Serpent, was exposed for grooming and like drawing kids underaged in NSFW drawings and you know, some other stuff. Made a response, got fired, blah blah blah. A couple of years later, it's been found out that Quelver, the other Roblox developer of Dandy's World, was aware of some of Rock Serpent's actions and kept him in the staff for way longer than they should have, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and kind of saved some face to look good. So that's kind of the whole thing. Compare Aiden's backdrop to Himpleton's. What's the difference? What's the epic difference? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do we have to listen to Gwam go? Yeah, only for a little bit. Only for a little bit. Just to get us reacquainted. And
excruciating 9 minutes.
Okay, can you turn off now? Alright, you're turning off now. Great. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. If we have to hear Gwam go say, "Oh my god, guys, this is really bad," 10 times, I'm going to shove a Minecraft sword up his tibia. I don't know what that means, but sure.
So for those of you who are unaware, there's been an absolutely massive situation going on Twitter where thousands of people have been actively exposing and calling out Quell, the owner of the extremely popular Roblox game called Dandy's World, for some really concerning things. Not only has it been revealed that in a leaked call, Quell was informed that their associate Rox, who used to be a co-creator of the game, created artwork of minors and was a freak.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
Months before they ever actually took action, but it has also been revealed that Quell knew a minor was being and instead of apparently helping them, they recorded the kid without their consent and made fun of them in private. All this in turn
we also knew about that, yeah.
Caused Dandy's World to face a monolithic amount of backlash comparable to even past drama that affected Forsaken last year. Now, to make this extremely clear, what's going to be discussed in this video is extremely serious. However, more people need to know about what's going on. So please make sure to leave a like and share this video to as many people as possible. With that being said, let's
wow.
And for some context, Dandy's World is one of the most popular Roblox horror games of all time, with around 7 billion visits, rivaling that of...
To call this game a horror game is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, we played it because of a dono goal a while back, and it was just so terrible. There was just nothing good about it.
Piggy, Rainbow Friends, and Forsaken, and with it averaging tens of thousands of players at any given time. Now, back in 2024, the co-creator for Dandy's World, Rox, was finally exposed for a slew of absolutely disgusting actions, which were highlighted and compiled in a Google document. Keep in mind, though, this followed numerous failed cancellation attempts beforehand. Now, Rox, in 2020, when they were a moderator in the Data Brawl community, had essentially messaged a 13-year-old when they themselves were 17 years old. And keep in mind, Rox went under the alias J Snake at the time. Now, despite being 4 years older, Jake, aka Rox, would continue to ask the 13-year-old absolutely disgusting and invasive questions, as well as going into detail about another minor who was 15 called Paige that they were interested in. A year later, in 2021, Rox left the Data Brawl community and became a contributor for Tower Hero, in which their behavior continued to only get worse. In April, while he was just days away from turning 18 years old, Rox created a image depicting an adult engaging with the minor, to which Rox stated the minor was inspired by an actual person named Emma, who was only 16 years old at the time. Rox had even decided to send this artwork directly to Emma too. This behavior proceeded to get even worse when he decided at the age of 18 to create an aged-down artwork of many Tower Heroes characters, some who were even children. Rox
love you.
Decided to make artwork
love.
Who was also
Dude, I mean, I love this guy. This Rock Serpent guy. I say, I love you. I love you, man. You're awesome. You're awesome. I mean, only awesome people do stuff like this. You know, and then make Undertale apologies about being a groomer. It's really, really cool. It's really awesome stuff.
Also 16, while he was 18, and literally streamed gay to Emma and her sister while they were underage, but arguably one of the most egregious
Great. Screen shared gay porn to, like, you know, children. That's awesome.
and vile things that Rox did was when they were 18. In order to get revenge against a 15-year-old and get back at them for being toxic to his friends, Rox created NSFW artwork of said 15-year-old called Gary and another anonymous 14-year-old and created numerous extremely disgusting and degenerate art pieces depicting them. Now, obviously, after these horrific revelations, Quell announced that Rox was fired, terminated, and banned from the Blush Crunch Discord server, and anything from Dandy's world moving forward around August 2024.
What the hell?
The story takes a little bit of a twist.
My
As of
go.
recently, on June 15, a user named Duck Adam had released a leaked call, which was between the Roblox YouTuber Shinzu, Quell, and Rox themselves. In his call, it was revealed how Quell knew 2 months ahead of time that Rox had created inappropriate artwork depicting children and did nothing about it, only taking action in August when the backlash was mounting against them. Rox had even admitted
Right, so they knew about it ahead of
in call
time.
to creating this artwork, with Quell even acknowledging how disgusting it was.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that trolling. I'm guessing it's pretty bad. Roxy been saying it's pretty bad in reference to pretty much all of his art, not only the one shown, you know, because it's kind of the one he's more directly referring to, but again, the rest of his art is pretty disgusting. Roxy here admits it is bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. I'm guessing the one with their tongue sticking out is the minor. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh my god. Roxy admits that fact, so pretty much admitting that yeah, it is because it shows a minor and a fact. Yeah, that's not good.
It's disgusting.
That is Puddler speaking. That is her saying directly that it is disgusting and that she is not a fan of this art. So
And
why would she
yet,
keep
the guy wasn't fired for like another few months, which is epic.
them around for 2 months?
Now, Quell's original response, which she had stated to Parler in 2024, was that she never knew the context behind the images Rox made depicting minors. However, as Doug Adam has made clear in this leaked recording, she did. Rox was more than open with the fact that they created artwork depicting a literal child being taken of by an adult, and Quell even admitted how bad this was. So there's no excuse
Right.
behind the blatant action that she took against Rox at this time. In Discord messages from 2023, Quell was seen also helping Rox format a response, quote-unquote, debunking his allegations, to which he denied at the time. Quell was even seen agreeing with him, but asking how he would be able to do this, as he would need to address this very carefully. Quell was also seen even offering Rox a title for the video, and even discussing if people should be allowed to talk about the video in the Discord server. Older messages from 2021 also show Quell's messages with a user named Spoonkener, where they were seen having a 2-hour-long call. Now, by using context clues from the still existing DMs with Spoonkener, you could see that he was very well discussing the art depicting the minors that Rox created directly to Quell in this Discord call, meaning that she most likely knew about this years before she ever decided to take action. More DMs from Spook at the time, between both him and Hilo, the creator of Tower Heroes.
I don't
also
think you're allowed to
corroborated
say it
the
that
claim
way,
Rox's
but yeah.
disgusting actions were being
Spook.
discussed in this call directly to Quell. Recently, too, a huge document was released by a once close friend of Quell, who was team manager for the Dandy's World game. In this document, they confirmed the validity of what Doug Adam had stated in his video, adding on that she failed to tell both the public and her own staff team about what Rox had done after the call she had with Shinzu, meaning that there is no wiggle room here for her to use plausible deniability or claim that she was manipulated. From this call, she openly knew that her friend created cheese pizza artwork of a child, continued to work with him after the fact, and refused to tell any member of the staff team or even inform the public. The document also goes further into detail, stating that people should stop trying to infantilize Quell. She was not a minor, she was a grown adult being around 21 years old and had full agency behind her own actions. Responsibility entirely fell onto her. She actively knew the consequences of associating with a group and instead continued to allow Rox to remain in the Blush Crunch Discord server when doing so would put tens of thousands of children in potential danger again. The document also made it further clear that Quell was not being blackmailed, since people were attempting to defend her by stating that the reason for why she didn't remove Rox immediately from being a co-owner is because they had access to many of the files for the game and that it was being held over her head. However, Rox themselves actually came out recently to state that this was
Yeah, so Quell said that the only reason that she continued talking to Rox was because like there were, you know, game files being held over their head, like Whamgo just said, but then Rox came out with like his own Google Doc, like showing that that wasn't the case at all. So it just made Quell look so much worse. It's awesome.
Completely false. The document makes it clear that Quell had played down her knowledge of what Rox did, and in the process, many people believe that she was entirely innocent. However, it has now been revealed that she was willingly complicit in private and knew a lot more than she initially let on. It's also important to state that the Rox had recently attempted to make another Google document trying to claim how they were undergoing self-improvement to try and slowly integrate themselves back in the community, despite them being a disgusting. They fully believe that since they threw Quell under the bus, they could just simply take advantage of that and come back, which thankfully no one was tricked by, because this entire problem literally stemmed from them to begin with. And on top of all the insane information that has been released, it has also been revealed that Quell privately insulted and sneered at a victim named Sam, and instead of helping them, he ostracized them and recorded them without their consent nor knowledge. For context, Sam, who was involved in the pro-shipping community and was being taken advantage of by malicious individuals, and Quell thought it would be more appropriate to further mock and degrade the child instead of prying them out of that community. This was proven by 8 DMs of Quell showing the Discord tag of Sam and stating ew in disgust at them. When the anonymous person asks in reply who is that to Quell, she replies that it was a person she recorded asking about pro-shipping. Quell then follows up by stating that she would deny the child's request to reach out to them. Video recordings were also provided proving the validity of these messages as well. Now, the anonymous person named White, who was also shown in these messages, would later attest that Quell showed the recording filmed without the minor's consent, and to them, it sounded more like an interrogation than anything else. So ultimately, not only did Quell know that her associate and once co-owner of the game, Rox, was a who made artwork to do with children and kept it a secret from the public and her own staff for months, but Quell also has now been proven to have recorded a minor without their consent and refused to help them get out of the community where they were most likely being taken advantage of. Quell did not even bother properly looking into the claims against Rox, was most amicable to them, and did not take appropriate action as a responsible owner of a popular Roblox game should. And she should absolutely be criticized for it, not babied and victimized. All in all, this situation seems to have greatly damaged the reputation of Dandy's World, with many people simply stating that they are leaving and disassociating themselves from this horrible situation. Only time will tell too if Quell decides to make a proper response to all of this, but most likely she will just continue to ignore it, as there's no appropriate defense to what has been laid out. I wish the best for all the victims who were involved in this situation and the staff team who were manipulated and lied to by both Quell and Rox. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like.
So yeah, that catches us up on everything essentially, other than how funny Rock Serpent's like responses to everything was. Like, I mean, my God, was it fucking hilarious. I mean, this might just be like, I think this might just be everything we already know. Rox and Quell alleged leaks. We've already seen that. Blush Crunch Discord shuts down temporarily. Rox shares more. Joji's document. Okay, let's see this section of Rox shares more. I don't know if we've seen that. Let's check from here. See what we've seen.
June 18th, 2026. The Blush Crunch Studio Discord makes the chat channels read only. A moderator then posts. Hi everyone. The pace at which inappropriate chats are hitting our public chats at a wide scale has been
Okay, we have seen this
consistently
part.
outpacing
What is the
understanding.
Rox shares more part?
June 19th, 2026. Rox posts the
The
following
fuck is this
thread.
editing,
He
dude?
states, Hi, in light of the recent situation, it made me realize Quell lied to you all, lied to me. Here's everything that was said between us on the phone when I was fired from Blush Crunch Studio. In the thread will be all the pics of our conversation, plus some from our Discord. Attached to the thread are 2 statements in the form of images. I will take the time to address frequent
Okay.
things I'm seeing on the site and thread. Okay, but didn't you do this and that? Yeah, sure, but that shouldn't take away what Quell has done to the people involved in this situation. This was made to add on to...
Yeah, we've already seen that. Uh-huh. So it's just FAQs. Sure. What is this Joji document thing?
June 21st, 2026. A lot goes on this day. The entirety of X has been on fire for the past week. People feel hurt and are sharing their frustration and disappointment online, alongside how many will no longer be supporting Dandy's World. Along with this, somebody who had previously worked for Blush Crunch Studios and been friends with Quelver, known as Joji, posted a document titled In Regards to Blush Crunch Studios. The 15-page document recounts its experience with meeting Quell in 2023 when going through chemotherapy. Having Quell as a moderator for its own Discord server, and mentions Quell's thoughts on the situation with Rox from his past. Joji states, Quell said, quote, Rox Serpent did something stupid when he was a child. People from his past refused to let it die down. He felt manipulated to do these actions. He did some bad things, but grew from it. Joji states that after being a loyal member, it was promoted, and a role was specifically designed for it. Team manager. Joji claims during the height of the Rox situation, it, alongside the staff, were harassed nonstop. This ended up taking a toll on Joji's mental health, and quote, we're at an all-time low. Joji points out how hard it tried to keep everybody safe, even making it personal by asking theoreticals, like, what if this were my sister? Once everything came to light, it felt disgusted that it had been near Rox for so long, and Joji unjustly put the blame on itself. Joji states it would voluntarily moderate the Discord server, as it had been friends with Quell at the time, and wanted to help. Then comes information from Joji about Rox. Joji alleges that during everything that occurred, it was also groomed by Rox. Joji claims during calls, Rox often had mood swings, causing him to lash out.
So these
As
are
a
all
woman
claims with
hospital,
no
Joji
evidence to
claimed it
them.
was convinced by Quell and Rox to speak up about its experience as a staff member, so Joji did, which caused Joji to receive death threats and get doxxed. Joji says, quote, when I told them both about it on voice calls, they would downplay me and blow it off by saying things like, well, that's the risk of working with the public, or what did you expect? We've been doxxed too. Joji states that while it felt disgusted knowing the true nature of Rox, what destroys Joji is that Quell knew for months before dismissing Rox from the team. Quote, I had finally come to terms that Rox willingly and knowingly let me be stressed and unwell due to his selfishness and lack of care for my health or wellness. But Quell, my best friend. Pages 8 to 15 of the doc debunk several allegations from Joji's perspective with its evidence. Joji also stated, quote, additionally, I would like to remind you all that you all do not know Quelver. How she acts publicly is just that, an act. To assume she is her online persona is parasocial and disingenuous to how someone like myself or victims who knew her would have experienced being around her, and I ask you all to understand that. That being said, to carry on with my point.
Yeah, lucky for us, Joji, I mean, he's on fire musically recently.
Quell and Rox would also always downplay anyone opposing them, even calling them unreliable sources in multiple instances. A couple hours after Joji's document, another ex-user by the name Pinky reposts Joji's post along with a thread. Pinky states, as an ex-staff member of Blush Crunch Studios, although I was hired along with the first batch of staffers following Rox's
I went to
removal
order
from the team,
food and my
I can at the
computer
very least put
fucking
in my 2
crashed.
cents and confirm that Quell is notorious for ducking out of situations
Lol.
and refusing to aid the staff team. The thread shares that there were many instances where the moderation team and staff members were harassed and received little to
I'm
no
seeing a
aid.
whole lot of testimony, but nothing with proof. That's why I'm not caring about any of this being said so far. Like, this is retarded.
Pinky says, quote, it was like the equivalent of the zookeeper entering our enclosure for enrichment time. Pinky states that they do not support nor condone Rox, but do credit that, through their experience, it's true that you're not a friend to Quell. Quote, I, however, must confirm that you, whoever you may be, are not a friend of Quell's, no matter how close you think you are with her. You are an asset to her. You are replaceable. You are discardable. You are a cog in a system built only to uplift her, even if it damages you in the process. She does not care about the well-being of the staff team. She does not care about the well-being of the community. She is more than willing to be compliant and passive, not just within the situation regarding rocks, but any negative situation involving staff, herself, the game, the server, anything. Her tactic is to go silent and allow anybody else to take the brunt of it.
Okay.
And now we're here. Reddit and X are on fire. Some people are very upset and feeling betrayed.
Jackson, probably not best to say you were ordering food. Why? Makes him sound fat? Why? Why does that matter?
Because Jamal might be watching? I don't know.
Does he just not eat or something? What does that mean?
So, for a tiny bit of context, when I was younger, I was so fat, I tried to commit suicide one day by hanging myself and the rope snapped. And then he found out that I weighed as much as a Samsung refrigerator, and he's been running with it ever since.
Oh. Okay. That's cool. So, this, apparently after Joji released this doc, which, again, had no evidence in it, and so, like, for the most part, so it was very flimsy, and I don't really see why anyone would take it seriously. Quell pulls perhaps the most retarded move possible, and, you know, sends a cease and desist to Joji. Which makes it sound like it's more reliable, but okay. So let's see.
Okay, so this is so much worse than we actually thought. Hi, so for context, if you somehow have been living under a rock for the past month or so, Queller has been exposed for a bunch of stuff. I will be linking both documents in the description of this video. Please go read them. Please go form your own opinion. I'm going to be
so true.
Trying my best not to paraphrase all of this because I am doing this unscripted. Because after seeing what happened, I am very upset and I need to finally say something, even though I've made my opinion known through my post and even just on my streams. So to give a little bit of a timeline of how all this just began, for those who don't know, it started when Rox made a post on Twitter, something about Quell. I'm sure it's in one of the documents mentioned. Someone named Duck Adam made a video saying, yes, the creator of Dandy's World is lying to you. And both people, there was a lot of people who, obviously for obvious reasons, no one wanted to believe Rox because that's a bad actor. Duck Adam had some kind of grudge against Quell I was not really aware of until all this was happening.
Okay.
And, you know, it was almost brushed off for a bit. But then Joji, one of the...
I don't understand how this affects people so badly. We know the fucking timeline.
But
Go
what
ahead.
has pushed me to make this video is Joji on Twitter earlier today at 11:57 a.m. EST, so my time, posted, today, July 10th, 2026, I received a cease and desist before I got an apology. I also want to reveal that on June 16th, I received a notice of breach and request for compliance with NDA, and when I specifically asked for exact breaches of such, they have not responded to me since June 18th while I waited for proof of such breaches. Apologies if I'm chopping my words here. I am reading these screenshots off. Since they never
I'm
gave me
so
proof on the 18th
angry!
of June of my alleged breach of NDA, I felt it was simply a tactic to scare me. I feel this is a natural progression to attempt to scare me. I also do not feel like what is being claimed against me is true and / or substantial for court. Everything I have said or claimed I believe to the fullest of extent, and I stand by what I said.
Okay.
If she takes accountability and apologizes, I'm willing to settle this privately. I do not want money. I do not want attention. I want closure. The other victims want that too. And a bit of a correction, but anyways. Quell sent a cease and desist to... I don't think you guys... Actually, I would hope you guys understand how infuriating this is to read. What? Do you mean?
Why are you so, like, parasocially, like, involved in this? Why do you... Stop with this shit of, like... God, I hope you understand how fucking evil this is.
It was sent before any kind of apology for all of this happening. This
yeah.
is horrible.
Okay. Yes.
And just
that's
on top
bad.
of that, I would just like to say my general thoughts on the situation.
Okay.
Forgive me if my words are a little harsh here. And again,
Oh god. Oh my god. Shut up. Just say it.
Nothing that can be done would ever make me forgive Quell at this point.
Oh my god. Whoa. Okay.
After she has waited to respond, if she ever
Sure.
responds, has fully erased any chance I could have of forgiving her. And the fact that she has sent this rather than an apology when it is very much the right thing to do is just unacceptable. I can't stand for this. Anyone who is playing the game is supporting her. And
come on. Come on, dude.
And, you know, it's been, I think, it's very much deserved watching...
If you keep on playing this game, you love groomers.
...of active players slowly dwindle down. But what upsets me further with this situation is the fact that people are almost being parasocial in defending her. I've seen people write an apology as if it was from her and post a screenshot. Like, why are you writing an apology for this person?
What?
That's
okay, that's insane.
In fact,
that's
she's
insane.
like a couple months older than me, I believe. I found this out through Joji's doc because there was the whole thing of like, oh, she was a child when this happened. Nuh-uh, she was like 19 to 20. I don't know her exact age. I don't need to know. I just know she's a couple months older than me. I am 21 for reference, turning 22 this year. If that matters.
Wow, thank you so
I'm
much
not
for
sure.
letting
I
me
just
know.
need to rant this
Really
so
appreciate that.
And furthermore, just to kind of continue how disappointed I am in the community, people defending the fact that they're still playing the game by saying, oh, well, we need to support the innocent developers. It's like, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, they're probably already being paid a set amount, and I don't think boycotting the game is going to affect that unless the game...
That's not usually how it works whatsoever. I mean, if the game's shut down, then those developers who are innocent don't get paid anymore. That's how it works, you dumb fuck.
...and burns, which even then, we shouldn't be using that as an excuse.
I'm such a mature hacking adult. If you play this game, you're a rapist. Yeah, like, it's awesome.
We should not be supporting this game because it supports Quell entirely, and no, it's not good. I'm just tired of drama. I just want to play the game. This isn't a matter of drama. People were hurt. People were potentially traumatized, if not...
People were killed.
Either way, people were hurt. No amount of excuses is going to justify playing this game, showing support for the game, when all of this has transpired. Again,
oh my god, yap. My god. Do you have anything else for me? Is there anything else you have for me? Honestly, I'm listening. I'm intrigued by your thoughts, so let's hear it.
To summarize the situation, I just want to say that I'm never supporting the game again unless Quell is kicked off the team, which is probably not going to happen. Well, some people have said that Quell is not the owner of Dandy's World. I still believe it's correct to call her the owner because there is someone who is the president of Blush Crunch Studios whose name is Joe. I'm scared of mispronouncing that last name. I'm not going to go with that. But from what I understand, he handles business-related stuff. Quell is still the creative director. I don't think Quell is ever going to be kicked off the team because, again, she handles all the creative stuff to my knowledge. She owns all the characters and is writing most of the stuff, unless they have separate writers and character creators that I don't know of. I don't know then. I mean, go ahead and correct me on that. Either way, I don't think I'm ever going to return to this game. I will say the one thing I will not fault people for doing
fucking awesome. Thank you.
Is still enjoying the characters outside of the game. Drawing the characters, enjoying fan content, animations.
What do you think about the idea of throwing this person in the middle of land owned by cannibalistic Matelabe tribe? I love it. I'm loving it.
Fan games, which are at this point much more ethical to play than actually supporting Dandy's World itself.
Dude, it's so much more ethical to play fan games. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Can you fuck off? I don't fucking care about whatever the fuck Joji's saying either. He seems a little retarded. If you guys want context, Kibo and I have been friends for a while, and I recently had to cut him off for repeatedly overstepping my boundaries and mistreating the people around him. So apparently there is another, like, groomer-esque person who has been exposed from Dandy's World. Okay? So, let's see. This is just saying he is a bad person. Great. Let's see if we can find some evidence, shall we? Hold on.
This is an FYI that my friend who was staff in Gravedigger apparently quit because of the drama.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Post-apocalyptic ambience. Let's try it. Let's give it a good old classic try. Okay. If you guys want context, and I already read that, I'm going to share a few bits of what I and a few victims experienced from Kibo, so this isn't like primarily a me thing. A frequent thing that he would do is ask me questions about harming myself, much like this, despite me telling him it wasn't a good question, I wasn't a good person to vent to, and like he shouldn't be talking to, or he should be talking to someone better equipped to deal with things like that. What's the best place to cut yourself? Don't do that. Aren't you going to tell me? No, don't cut yourself. Is that where the line is drawn? Yes. Why? Okay. So far we don't have ages, we don't have anything. So this is already not looking great, but okay. Supposed to be pronouncing it like Matabili. Matabili. Thanks, Bunglas. Really cool. Thanks. I'm not mad. I don't want to make you mad. I just want to talk, Kibo says. Let's talk. Initiate. What's up? Nothing much. Me neither. I feel like shit. Why? What's wrong? It isn't really important. I just don't feel good. Evil Glim. Hey man, that sounds rough. Do you need help? Me? Humble? No. I'm fine. I don't need you to help me. I'm fine. Thanks for asking though. I really appreciate it. Evil Glim. Are you sure? I know you're going through a lot right now. Me? Humble. Well, if you insist, I guess. It's okay though. I decided I'm not going to ask people for help anymore because I do it too much and it doesn't even matter. I've achieved total independence. All right, so this sounds like a fucking attention-seeking teenager right now. I asked you what was wrong, and you told me to stop, so I stopped. I mean the context of the picture. You hurt my feelings a lot. Sorry if I did. You're cruel. I wish I felt a little bit more like you cared about how I feel and not just me killing myself. That is what I have to get your attention. I do care about you. It is easy to say. Everyone fucking says that about me. Maybe it's my own problem. I care about you. Well, don't get mad. Specifically here, you used one of my coping methods against me, saying I was an inspiration to him, and it rubbed me very oddly. I care about you. You're not a pussy. Kibo says, wrong. I hope drinking gives me the courage to actually do it. You're an inspiration. Okay. This is really gay so far. Unfortunately, Kibo purged most of his messages from this era, so gathering screenshots is a little bit difficult. But upon telling him I wasn't a good person to vent to, and asking to be him to be less reliant on me, he freaked out. Running errands. Don't hurt yourself. You don't have to delete everything. I care about you. You can. All I said was that I'm not good to talk about with emotions. How so? I need a break right now. We can talk in the morning about this. He would freak out every time I put up a boundary with him. Alright, I mean, what is this? Like, is this guy a groomer or what? Like, I don't understand. What's the point of this? So far, this is just seeming like it's like, this guy's sad. Like, okay. Okay. So what else we got? Okay. Next person limited their fucking Twitter. Next person. Kibo's always been weird. Pretty sure that this has been mentioned at all, but it's important to know that Kibo's still active on TikTok. Last post was 5 hours ago. Kibo's always been weird. I was modding a server for a hot minute with my oomph and constantly had to be subjected to weird fetish jokes and drawing on stream. Like, Kibo would beg Glim to draw really weird diaper art and get annoyed when he didn't want to. So no evidence there, just a claim. A weird claim. A weird claim. Yeah, where is the rape? Alright, what is this? Marshy Jam. Any information you need from me on this situation is in the document that was posted to Twitter and linked in my Discord bio. Well, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Can I see that? Can I see the document? Hello? Marshy Jam? Let's see if we can find Marshy Jam. Met a DGGer in real life. It went well. That is just so disgusting, but okay. I'm not seeing Marshy Jam on Twitter, so that's great. That's super helpful. Very good. Awesome. Kibo's a guy who voted me out of a friend group like Among Us because I was groomed into Shed Twitter. What is Shed Twitter?
What? While making a docket, I revisited our boy. He's got an amazing video.
Thank you for the 5, Palentic. I'm excited to see it. What is...
Can you send me the document that you reviewed for the grave stuff? Because I'm currently getting multiple documents. I want to know which ones you've covered.
Okay. If you go to content suggestions, I think it's in content suggestions. Yeah, it's right here.
Which one?
The one in content suggestions. Roblox grave situation.
Okay.
I put it in side chat. Alright, Kibo's the guy who voted me out of a friend group like Among Us. Who fucking cares? Who the fuck cares? Isn't this the same guy who made poop and fat fetish soft porn posts on their public main as a minor for a lot of their minor followers to see them? Who fuck? Where is the evidence? Where's the evidence? Oh my god, Kibo asked me to post this, but here's a statement from Kibo himself about the whole thing. Where's the fucking document about Kibo then? Like, why is this so difficult to fucking find? This is so confusing. This is so confusing to me. Danny's World Groomer, Kibo. Let me post the links. If you want contact. All of this is just contextual posting. None of it's the actual Google Doc. Like, I just want the fucking Google Doc. Why is this so hard to get the fucking Google Doc? Self-harm Twitter? Okay, gotcha. So I get fucking Kibo, the alleged groomer. I get his response to it, but I don't have the fucking document. Why don't I have the fucking document? Where's the fucking document? Okay, I know better than to scroll through all this. Whatever. Alright, let me not show you the screen. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, fuck. Dude, my camera keeps on doing this shit. My computer's literally just fucking shutting down at this point. This is fucking ass. Okay. It's fine. Let me see if I can find Kibo in here. Is there just not a document? I'm so confused. Okay, well, whatever. I guess let's look at his response to the document that doesn't exist or something. It's 37 fucking pages long, apparently. I'm so confused. Look, until I get more information on this, I'm not until I get more information about this, I'm not covering it. I'm not covering it until I get more information. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing it. This is really weird. This is really weird. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I'll cover it. I'll cover it at the next time we do Roblox, but when I have more information, because this just comes off really fucking weird, and I don't like it. And I don't like the idea of going into something half-assed when I thought that there was a document. Is there a document on Kibo or...
Hamilton, I'm currently talking to the guy who apparently has all the evidence, and I will send you the conversation I'm having with them.
Okay, well, I'd like to talk to them on stream.
They said that they can't because they're on vacation.
Okay.
But that is, when I asked them for more information, that's what they said to me.
Okay, let's do derails. This was a disappointment. Evil, horrible disappointment. Okay. Wait.
This far with no doc?
Wait. Politic found the doc. Politic's... Oh. Okay. Politic, you're a god. Politic, great job. Great job, Politic. Very cool. Thank you, Politic. Politic, thank you. Very good. Very cool.
That's 5 big boons for Politic.
Absolutely.
Okay. Trigger warning, including rape, incest, porn shared between minors of 3 or age gap. Okay. Stalking and grooming.
Hilton is a cock.
Let's try it out, I guess. Vic, thank you for being a member for 1 month. I didn't even pay for this. Why do I get a message? Thanks. Okay. Let me see what I can show you here. Let me keep this not showing real quick so I can see what I can show. Looks like I can't show pages 11 and 10. Okay, other than that, I'm good. All right. Let's get into it. Trigger warnings including rape, incest, porn shared between minors of a 3-year age gap, and stalking and grooming. I want to start this with an apology for not speaking up sooner. I genuinely thought that he changed, but he hasn't. And now he has the lack of knowledge, and now the lack of knowledge has caused so much pain towards people that Kibo knows and knew. And yes, I was an annoying 14-year-old. Whoops. Please take this how you will, as most of the harassment occurred towards me, happened through old group chats on Discord and Twitter, which is now deleted. I knew Kibo during 2023. I was 14 and only turned 15. Below is proof of him, his account at age 16, throughout all the screenshots. Who cares? Who fucking cares?
Wait, so they're both minors, right?
Yes, and it's a 2-year age gap. Or a 1-year age gap. Who fucking cares? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a fuck about this. You can't make me care about this. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. All right, if that's it, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We're doing derails. It's fine. Okay. God. Okay.
What the fuck is that at the bottom of your feed?
Don't worry about it. Give me 5 seconds. All right, let's do derails. So, what have we got? What have we got? Then we're gonna do the Amazing Digital Circus thing. My camera's still not working. My computer's being really, really slow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the delay here. Okay.
Bro, what the fuck?
Okay, so it looks like this is the derail we got.
Send inside chat.
If you want your own derail, it only costs $5. What's inside chat?
That's on the grave document. So apparently...
Apparently what?
Apparently they... I don't fucking know anymore, dude. Apparently, what's his name? Red didn't actually talk to a 12-year-old.
What? Okay, but that's literally just testimony. We would need to see evidence. I don't care about this if there's no evidence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not putting any credence in any... Just say show evidence or we're not talking to you. Like, this is very simple. Okay. All right. Anyways, derail. Let's see this awesome epic video that Colin Wood, our favorite, our hero, has made. Let's see it. Let's see it. Great. I'm really loving the sound quality so far. Is this just me? Is this just me, or are you hearing this like weird static too?
It's like buzzing.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. A document about Colin Wood. This is the anti-Colin Wood document that we read through when we did the Colin Wood stream. Okay, of course. He had a lot of allegations, including shipping minors. The problem was he was like 11 when he did that, so who cares? Yeah, they accused him of being a stalker. The evidence there was very flimsy. They said that he said the N-word. He probably did do that, but, I mean, who cares? All right, we love Colin. Colin's our protagonist. You dox Colin. Yeah, it's literally just... Okay, So it's just showing the evidence that's, you know, happened through the documents and everything. Okay. Apparently the beat drop's wild. All right, here's the beat drop. Oh, fuck yeah. What have I done? Dude. Dude. Everyone is right. I'm a racist and a pedophile. Who am I kidding? No, Colin, you're not. No. I'm such a monster. Colin! No! I shouldn't have done any of these things in the first place. Colin, please. What the hell is wrong with myself? I'm such a horrible person now. Colin, don't say that. Finally, I'm back. I should have been careful to what I say on the internet. And now my whole and entire YouTube career is fucked. How can I ever forgive myself for this? I'm such a fucking moron. I seriously wish that all of this didn't happen in the first place. Notice how this guy talks like Vic, all capitalized letters on the words. Very interesting. But now I'm absolutely fucked up everything for myself. 2026 is absolutely the worst goddamn year ever because of this. This one is basically going to be even worse than my 2021 hate base. And now, this is 1000% game over for me right here. No one's gonna save me from all this nightmare now. Wow. Colin. Then we have, I will always support you, Colin. I will always support you. I'm here to support you, man. I will always support you, Colin. We all support you. This was weird as well. Hug, Colin. This was very weird, Colin. Don't worry, I always support you. I'll always support you. I forgive you. Me will support you forever. Oh no, I'll support you. Hugs you. Well, bud, my advice is maybe if you want your hate base to stop increasing, maybe you should admit all the things you did in the past. Oh, on God. Hugs you. I hate my life. I don't know what these people are, what other people say you're innocent. Don't let them get to you. Blushy, you did nothing wrong. You're a wonderful person I ever watched. Come here, let's have a group hug with Colin. Well, bud, if you want the war to stop, maybe you should, admit all the things you did. So, very good. Very good. We got all the Colin lore here. Okay. Epic. Epic. Okay. So, now, we're going to, of course, play the Amazing Digital Circus Roblox. Okay?
I cannot wait to play that with you.
So let's see what I got sent here. It's from Spectate. He sent us. And one more time, just for good measure, let me show you what this awesome guy, this awesome advertisement for the Amazing Digital Circus epic Roblox game. Let's hear it. Let's hear it one more time, just so we know what we're getting into, okay? You ready, Flatley? You're going to really like this one.
I'm here.
Okay.
You want to know what side to abstract in the Amazing Digital Circus? Well, now you can experience that in Roblox. In this game, you can find out what side to abstract. And
wow.
Maybe even go to the seller. So what you have to do
Seriously?
is isolate yourself for like a few minutes, like say around 3 minutes, from people, or be in darkness, or just be around other abstractions long enough to lose all your sanity. After that, you can just roam around killing people or get other people to abstract, or you can go for King. King can come over to put you in the cellar, or someone like your favorite neighborhood snitch can come over to bring you into the cellar. Subscribe right now for more of the Amazing Digital Circus and more Roblox recommendations. You want to
Hell
know
yeah. Fuck yeah. So that's what we're playing. That's what we're playing. Okay, that's what we're about to play. All right. You guys freaking ready? Are you guys ready?
I am so ready.
The Amazing Digital Rape or whatever. Okay, let's check it out. So, all right, let's get Roblox up. Roblox player.
Right now?
Yeah, but not for very long. It's just to play this. There is no way this guy isn't just flat out retarded. Well, that's a rude thing to say. You're not allowed to say that. That's so evil. You're evil. Okay? Don't ever say that about my boy. Okay?
You're banned.
Don't ever say that about my boy. All right. So,
$10 for unban.
experience abstraction. Okay. Okay, it's this one.
Do I have you added on Roblox?
7.5K active players. Yeah, because I only ever get on here for like stuff on stream. I don't. This is not something I do on a regular basis.
What's your Roblox account? I'll add you. You can join me.
How do I go to my Roblox?
I'll send a link to me and just press add friend.
Roblox.
Roblox.
He's abstracting and dilating while recording that video. That's actually true. That would actually make a lot of sense. All right, let's see. I'm so excited. So guys, we're going into this with the intention to speedrun abstracting as quickly as possible. Okay?
That is one hell of a username.
What are these sounds? Okay, here we go. It's the amazing digital roadblock. Dude.
Oh.
Experience abstraction. Yeah.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus.
Stream is boring. Can you eat your own shit? Can you fucking kill yourself? How about that? Can I come to your fucking house and kill you? How about that? Does that sound good? You like that? All right, how do I abstract? All right, we're gonna go straight into an abstraction. We're gonna try to like abstract that way. All right.
Wait for us. Wait for us.
No, fuck you. I'm speedrunning, dude. All right, can I abstract now? Dude. All right.
Oh.
Maybe I just stay away from people. Because me just spending time in the abstraction isn't really doing anything.
I sent you a friend request there, Himpy.
Congrats, dude. It's awesome.
Let's speed run it. What is this?
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna be alone up here. Maybe I can like abstract pretty quickly. Let's see.
A Rockman in chat joined us.
Dude, is this a never-ending staircase? What the fuck is this? Dude, I've been going up here for like fucking 5 minutes. Okay, alright, great. Alright, so I think we'll be sufficiently alone up here. Nobody can get to me. Hey, get the fuck away from me! I'm trying to abstract! Motherfucker. Alright, let me get abstracted by this guy. Abstract me. 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 Yes. 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 Keep on abstracting me. Abstract me. Yes. Fuck you! I despawned. Alright, abstract me. Hey, you. Abstract me. I want to abstract.
Who's gay Himpleton? Let's do
you.
this.
Stay away from me, motherfucker! I'm trying to abstract. You're scaring him off. Stay away from me! Stop, you're making it harder for me to abstract, you fucking asshole! Why do you have a hammer? Dude, I have such a simple goal here, and you're making it so much harder for me. Every time I spend time around you, it makes it harder for me to abstract. I'm getting away from him. Getting away from him. It's fine. It's fine.
Why is it I gotta chase this motherfucker? I almost said the N-word.
Who is this person laughing? What is this shit? Alright, how about you? Okay, they're all chasing him too. Okay, fuck off. Alright, let me try to fucking get alone for once in my goddamn life. Stop! Stay the fuck away from me! I need to abstract. I'm trying to fucking speedrun abstracting. Fuck ass. Stupid ass hoe.
He's not very good.
Stay away from me! Stop laughing!
What? If playing this makes you lag, don't ever play Grave Digger.
I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's bad. Alright. Thank you for the 5. Dude, somebody abstract me. Where are the fucking abstractions? Where do I get into a dark place? Where's a dark place I can go to? Is this dark enough? Stop! Stay away from me! Stop! What is the weird witch lady that fucking laughs? What's up with her?
I'm in a dark place. I'm not extracting. This is bullshit.
Whoever the fuck is laughing, you need to die. And I hate you. Okay, what about this? Is this dark enough?
Invigorating gameplay. This is revolutionary.
Stay the fuck away from me. For once in your fucking life, stay the fuck away from me. I just want to abstract. That's the only thing I want to do.
I don't like this music. It sounds like church. Wait, Hamilton, go up the stairs. Go up the stairs.
No, because if I go up the stairs, you guys will just follow me.
I'm already up the stairs, dumbass.
Yeah, and I don't want to be up there with you. I'm trying to be alone, so I can abstract.
I'm abstracting. Here we go.
Whoever the fuck this Yeezy person is, you literally should die. I hate you so fucking much, and I think you should die. Okay? God, get the fuck away from me!
This feels predatory in some way I can't describe.
I'm gonna start being predatory if this motherfucker doesn't stay away.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I don't give a fuck how old this person is. I'm literally gonna fucking kill them.
Just kill them and kill myself.
Yeah, Jackson, can you do that? Can you kill whoever this is, please?
Where are you?
I'm near the staircase.
Yo, look up. Look up. Look up into the blue thing. Look at me. I just abstracted. I'm here. Look at. Look.
Dude, the only point of me doing this is to abstract. Stay the fuck away from me for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Holy fuck, who's this? There's like a 9-foot. How did you How did you do that? How are you so fucking big?
Dude, I feel like Nick A30 right now. This is like fucking awful. This is literally just awful. This is an awful game. It's an awful thing.
Rockman, let me try and fucking abstract. Stop following me, dude.
That's literally all that's happening here. I'm trying to fucking abstract, and I can't. Please leave. Leave.
So how do you abstract?
How do I block a player? Can you block a player? Is that possible?
Yeah.
How do I do that? Let me see. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Find them in the tab list and then press block.
Tab list, you say? How do I do that?
Like, you see the list on the side of your screen?
Yeah, but I can't click it.
Can't click on the name?
Look at you see my screen. It's not letting me like click anybody else. It's just showing the list.
Okay. Press O and then move your cursor.
Press O? Like the letter O?
The letter O.
Okay, cool. Okay. Blocked. Okay, but he's still here. I thought it would make him disappear.
It blocks him from chat. Or from chatting with you.
Oh, fuck. Who fucking cares then?
Can I pay to win this shit? No? Fuck.
This is a horrible bit.
What, the bit where they just like follow me so I can't abstract and that's the only point of me playing this, so I just play this stupid fucking game for longer?
That's pretty funny.
Let me abstract.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's stuff like, I mean, this is exactly why I never, like, play Roblox. 'Cause this is just, like, gay as shit. Like, if I could just do this very quickly, I'd be more tempted to, like, play other Roblox games later. But I'm literally just stuck in one of the most boring maps I've ever been in my life. And I just can't even do, like, the little gimmick of the game that I got paid to do.
Oh, I can
So
turn lights off.
it's like, what's the point of... What is the point? Hey, Kane, can you abstract me?
I just abstracted. I'm good.
God, this sucks, dude.
I'm having a blast. I don't know about you guys.
I got my little bedroom up here. This is awesome.
Can I masturbate? No. Why? This game sucks.
I think I'm jerking off.
I saw the unfunny chat about eating my own shit the first time, dude. You don't have to spam it. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Are there private servers? What's the point of being in a private server where, like, if I abstract, I can't even do anything. It's just like me, like, running around.
My bedroom. Let's go. What's up, Rockman? It's over for you, Rockman.
Oh, did you abstract? Where you at?
Still just waiting to be able to abstract. Be really nice to be able to play this game and then play other Roblox games later with people. But this is why I don't do this.
I said it.
This reason particularly.
I don't feel well. Whoa, everything's getting creepy.
It's getting creepy?
Oh my god, I'm going insane!
Are you going crazy?
What is I abstracted? Yes!
You need to go into your room? Where is my room? I don't know where my room is.
Himpleton cracked down on the chat.
Himpleton cracked down on the chat? That's what my fucking mods are for! Moderate the fucking chat, you freaks! Jesus Christ! If bad things are happening, fucking moderate the chat! That's what you're here for! Not you, Jackson. I understand you're playing. But like, my god, we have like 20 fucking mods here. If like shit's going on, moderate the fucking chat! Bruh, like, Jesus fuck.
Whoa.
What bad things? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody just donated and said crack down. Alright, can I abstract now, please? I'm so close.
I'm a monster now.
Oh, dude, I'm getting close. Roblox is so fun, isn't it? No, it fucking sucks. It's the worst fucking game ever made. I don't feel good. Okay, great. Yeah, can you die now, please? Oh my god. Dude, that abstraction speedrun took us like 7 years. This was a horrible, horrible, horrible speedrun. Terrible. We did not do that in time. Okay. What is even happening to me? What am I doing? Okay, is this me abstracting? I suppose this is.
Yeah, you just abstract. That's what I was looking at. Awesome. Bing, bing, bing.
Hamilton's gonna abstract in real life. That's true.
Look at you. You're falling. And into the cellar you go.
Wait, I already got taken to the fucking cellar? I didn't even get to hang out? I already got snitched on? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't even get to do anything? Are we fucking serious? How do I get out of the fucking cellar?
Oh, you fucked up, bud.
Okay. The evil witch laughing sound effects is caused by an extremely rare Roblox accessory that a guy has. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that was fucking retarded and evil. Okay, so I guess we abstracted. It just took us like 7 trillion years. Like, okay. Great.
I had fun.
I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. That's really all that matters to me.
I had fun. Now I'm gonna go to alcohol, so I don't have to remember it.
If you say something evil, I will own you? What does that even mean?
Ebola.
Alright, guys. Well, that's my content for today. Hope you had a great stream. I'll talk to you guys next time. I'm reading you into Ace, so enjoy that when I do it. Alright, thanks for joining.